Yes.
Okay.
We back cool now?
Huh?
We back cool now?
we cool. Now you
Oh, y'all
start
cool
coming
now
out.
I'll
again?
make some friends around here.
Start coming out with them
okay.
outlandish demands. You might go some back to the left.
Yeah,
Cause I
she
asked
said
for ice.
she was kind of afraid. Said we gon'
I said, y'all gonna try to jump me. It's okay.
Uh,
It's alright.
I mean, anything
He
off
already
limits?
snuck up on me outside. I know what y'all on over here. It's cool. That's alright. A lot of people got my location.
Okay.
Well, we actually about to give you a link so you can share it to your people. How about that? So they know exactly what's going on. They can watch
To my
it.
Facebook?
I'm about to send it to your
my
text.
cell phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome everybody to Steal the Show.
Hold on, we on?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And we have a special guest,
We have a special guest.
We have a special guest.
Keisha from Belly.
You know what?
I mean, that's what you... I'm
You
just
right.
going with what you said, man.
That's what you told your name was?
Keisha?
Sorry, okay, let's start this friendship over again. My
Okay.
name's Terry. It's yours?
Your name is who?
Terry.
Terry. Oh, okay, Terry.
That's
Oh, okay.
why you thought he said your name when he called me
What's your name?
Terrence.
Oh, see, yeah.
Well,
Terry.
my name is
Well, let us
Al
know.
Steele.
Okay. Say Al Steele, huh?
Al Steele.
Al Steele.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Al motherfucking Steele.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
And
Okay.
this is Steal the Show.
Steal the
Welcome
Show.
everybody. And
Co-starring the one and only. Biggest
Terry
bell.
J. Oh,
Terry
you.
J. Okay.
yeah, so we got a new co-host.
Yeah, I see.
I mean, I'm just saying.
And the guest, the incomparable Feezus Price. The incomparable. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Al Steele?
I don't know, dog. What's on your mind today?
It was a pretty good show last night, man.
We had a real good show last night. Shout out to Panda and
Miss Tiki.
Miss Tiki,
As we-
100 grand.
As we jumped off a new endeavor last night.
That we
You
did.
once know us as Winter's Wonderland. We are now late nights with us. And you know, we are the tag team. We the Styles and Jada. We the Kobe and Shaq.
I would say Kobe and Shaq.
Hey, now, y'all
I'm
really-
Kobe though.
I see that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Now,
Right?
y'all really-
Scratch that shit off the board. Scratch that shit off the board.
I mean,
Nigga
it
trying
just
to-
makes sense.
Nigga trying to say.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga trying
You
to
see the
say.
Kobe behind me.
Nigga
You
trying
know
to say
what
I
I'm
can't
saying?
hit free throws. Terrence, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying?
He say hit free throws.
What's on your mind today, Jack?
I don't know, man.
You look rather dapper.
I try to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you trying to be, huh?
I try to be.
A little bit.
I think I want to hit on a few topics today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is this before we pull up or what, brother?
You know what? That's true. Let's go ahead and get something to drink,
come
man.
on, man.
Let
Let's
me go
make
ahead
this
and
happen,
grab
man.
that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sweet. Yeah, so how was your weekend?
My weekend was awesome. I don't remember what I did because that was a long time ago. But yeah, I'm still here, so I'm sure it was good.
Only a couple days ago. I'm not sure what went
The
on.
weekend is here again.
Is it?
Yeah.
On a Wednesday.
On the
All
Wednesday.
right.
I thought
Wednesday's
that's like
almost
the
over,
middle.
so it's like Thursday, kind of.
Okay.
Plus tomorrow the holiday.
Yeah, so that don't even count because you know what everybody's doing then. So yeah, it's Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday. Oh, okay. So we're gonna have 3 Fridays. We're gonna have Wednesday, Friday, Thursday,
No,
Friday, and
Wednesday,
Friday,
Thursday,
Friday.
and Friday. Thursday, Friday, and Friday. So
Oh,
it's two
okay. Oh, okay. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Fridays. I'm Terry.
Terry.
J.
Terry J.
I'm a
Okay.
mom. I'm a mom.
Your mom?
A mum?
Yeah, I got a college student.
No, that's right.
Yeah, you go, son.
What college is that?
He's at Delta, so it's at University of Central Michigan up north.
Oh, okay.
Dental,
Okay.
#1 dental school in the district.
Oh, okay. That's dope.
So yeah, and I'm a business owner,
Business
and
owner. Tell us about your business.
I have a cleaning company, and I also have a cigar service. So I just like
Really?
working a little bit, or going to sleep, or eating. That's what I do.
Really?
Eat, sleep, and work.
A cigar service. Tell us a little bit about this cigar service.
I bring the lounge to you. So
Do
I don't
you?
sell cigars, so don't inbox me like, hey, you got can you sell me one? I don't sell cigars, but I do sell a service. So if you like have something, I can come and bring the lounge to you. So I'm gonna bring you everything you need to have your cigar lounge experience. So I'm bringing cigars, lighters, cutters, tables, chairs, Air purifier, everything you need to have a lounge at wherever you are. So
Really?
that's what that does.
Okay.
And yeah,
So you
that's what
say
I
you
do.
don't sell cigars, but you do provide them
I do, along with the
Really?
service.
along with the
Yeah,
service.
yeah. So I won't come in here and say, here's one Fat Bottom Betty. That's not what I do. But if you had me come and do a setup where you are, you can do your cigars that you included in your package however you like. You can give them away, you can sell them, you can do whatever you want.
Right.
But I don't sell a cigar now.
Oh, okay.
You should have had that little event for this show.
Yeah.
I know, right? I know. I should have at least brought a couple of few.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking. So I
we
wasn't coming
could've been-
outside today. I had rolled my hair up and had gotten into bed. And I was having a debate with someone here. And he was like, you know what? And I was like, okay, I guess I can do that. Like that's really what happened. I wasn't prepared to come outside. But next time I see y'all, I'll bring some couple of cigars. Or next time y'all podcast and I'll drop a few off for you.
Okay. Okay.
I can do that.
What drove you down the avenue to that particular
Cigars?
profession?
A few years ago, I went to Cuba and I was like, oh, this is really dope. And then I got a little more into cigars once I came back to the States. And I started traveling around, going to cigar lounges and learning more about cigars. And when I got home, everybody's like, oh, did you bring me this? Oh, how is this? I was like, oh, this what y'all want to learn? Or let me make that a business.
Oh,
And so
man.
that's kind of how it went.
Okay. Okay. Well, shout out to you for capitalizing. Do you partake yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
I smoke cigars from time to time.
Really?
2, 3, 4 times a week. But that's it, though.
Okay. 2, 3, 4
Not
times.
too much.
Oh, okay. So is that like 2 in a day? Or is it
No,
like...
just sometimes when I feel like going outside to smoke, I go to a lounge and have a cigar.
Okay.
Stop somewhere and have a cigar.
Okay. Okay. Give me a good experience and give me a bad one.
A good experience?
And a bad one.
All experiences when you get to have a cigar are good experiences.
No, in the business per se.
Oh, in the business.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, because that's a unique service that you provide.
I haven't had a bad experience yet. My business, though, is only a year old. So I haven't had a bad experience yet. And mostly anytime someone invites me out to provide a cigar service for them, it goes well. I haven't had one that I can like, ooh, but this one time, not yet. Now ask me again in another couple of years and I'll be like, you know what? But no, right now, everything kind of flows. Cigars are popular right now. Everybody wants to smoke or try to smoke.
Yeah.
What's a good one if I like this? So it kind of goes well. I haven't had a bad experience yet.
Okay. Okay. Are you brand specific for your own personal taste?
No. My favorite change is probably monthly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll try something like, oh yeah, this is gonna be the one I like, and then I'll try something that's like, okay, I don't like that one anymore. I like this one now.
All right.
Yeah. So I have a couple favorites, but no, not brand specific for me.
Is this off of taste?
Yes. Taste,
How do
for sure.
you, when choosing a favorite, how do you get into that? How do you break that down?
I'll just try something new.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll just try something like, okay, I like this one. Well, I didn't like that one. I won't do that one again.
Yeah.
Try a couple till I find something. I'm like, oh yeah, this is good for this month.
Adventurous.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
what's
ask
up.
me to go skydiving. I'm not doing it. But will I try a new cigar? Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Well, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Just because you try a cigar don't mean you gotta go jump off a bridge or
Right.
something like that.
Right.
You know what I'm
Not
saying?
doing it. Just
Create
so you
your
know.
boundaries.
Just so you know, I don't do it.
Indeed. Yeah, still.
I got something to talk about.
Oh shit! Talk to me, B.
Okay. So, a couple weeks ago,
Okay.
I did a show called Phases of Men.
Phases of men.
Yeah.
Yikes! My bad. Damn, I'm having a hard time. coming
Yeah, I
up-
know. You did that last night too. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know. I think you're trying to do this on purpose. I think you're trying to sabotage the shows.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you would think a motherfucker would be like, "Hey, turn your shit down." You don't get that many warnings. I'm starting to say you're fending for yourself. You're on your own with that. Well, talk to me, B. Okay. Phases of men.
Phases of men. Now, let me break down to you what phases of men is, how I came up with this. Or the way how I put it. Phases of men is that a young man in his 20s, late 20s to his 30s, to his early 30s. He's dating women, and he's dating women on a budget. right? And now, once he get to a certain point in his life, most of the time men, they around their late 30s, early 40s, they get more financially stable. So now they dating with a different purpose now, or not a different purpose, but they're dating in a way how their friends or their uncle has dated and traveled with women, things like that. Um, kind of like the phases of a man. What would be like the phases of women? How they would go from, because y'all start at like having fun and stuff at a younger age, because y'all can date older men, and then it's like, you know what I'm
What?
saying?
Is that the reason? We have fun because we dating older men.
Well, when it comes down to like experiencing life like that.
So not every female
That's
at a
true.
younger age is gonna date an older guy.
Right.
So that wouldn't be one of our phases. Let's start there. And
So go ahead, school.
I'm trying to think phases of a woman. And you said financially, he at the beginning he's a little, he's broke, and then
Oh shit.
I ain't say he was
What'd you
broke.
say?
He's just dating check to check, or he's hustling, and
okay.
I mean he's young, so he got to figure out life.
Right. I don't know what a phase of a woman. I can't say because it's all different. Like you put a lot of things in a bag. Talking to you, that's what I learned. You put a lot of things in a bag. I can't put that in a bag. Because
Okay, so how would you-
different. It depends on, for me, like if you were dating an older person or a younger person. So I don't think that we have a stage that I can account for everybody. I don't think so.
Right.
I can't put that in a bag.
So
it's
how would
different from
you say like well then just give me, let's say, a few different phases of women.
We probably initially date for fun or hang out with someone or are more accustomed to hanging out with this person because they're fun, and then later on it's more stability. That would probably be like one of the steps in there, but in between it's going to be different for everybody. You know, when you first get outside, when you're 18, 21, somewhere in between there, you're like, yes, this is going to be fun, he's nice, we have a great time together. And then when you get older, you're like, okay, nah, what can
Older
we
like
do?
what age?
So that's different for everybody too. But if I had to pick a number, somewhere for a woman, somewhere late 20s, early 30s. You're like, okay, we got to get on some type of track.
Really?
That's what I would say.
So
They
from
say we do mature earlier, but once you start getting where you got all these bills, or you may have children now, you change the level of where you at. Like, yeah, just fun ain't gonna work.
right. So now, question. So does you guys be more mature simply because y'all like you said, have the kids, and then in y'all late 20s and early 30s, and now like bills and piled up, where a man, he's still like willy-nilly, even if he have kids, he can still be like willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying? So now he can still play and enjoy life a little bit, because even if he have a child, the mama take care of the child. So the pressure on him, but it's really not on him like it is the woman,
That's
right?
correct, yeah.
Yeah.
So again, not in a bag because I can't speak for every
Right.
single one.
No, I know we going.
But me or some of us or people that I've been around or run into, yeah, that's why the situation changes. That's why things change for you, because you're at another level in your life. At 16, 18, you're probably still in your mother's house. You don't have a bill to pay. If you did have a baby early, like some do, you got help with it. But once you're out there on your own, you're on your own. You're like on an iceberg. Like you have to figure out how I'm about to get this iceberg connected to someone else, somewhere where I can get off, or somewhere I can go find my way. So yeah, it has to change. You don't have a choice. And like for men, y'all got a little more leniency. Y'all got a little more space.
Yeah.
Got a little more connections.
Describe to us.
Don't say I don't think connections now.
No, but when I
We
use
do
the
have a
word
lot more
connection,
freedom.
I was saying because I use the iceberg as being out there on your own with the iceberg. And I'm saying your iceberg is closer to land,
Oh,
like that.
Yeah,
Not saying
yeah.
people connect you like someone's going to hand you anything. I'm not saying that. I don't believe that.
Right, because
a lot of people. Yeah.
Right, because I would say that women have more connections when it comes down to things like that compared to a man.
Can have, yeah.
Because when a man is a man, it's like, nigga, you a man, nigga, stand on 10 toes, figure it out.
Yeah.
A woman can go hard time. It's like, daddy got her, somebody got her. Like,
Some women.
yeah,
a possibility.
but like the government, like,
It's a possibility.
it's a, yeah. But it's like more connections than a man. Man is,
You and me figure it out.
Wait, can y'all define connections to me?
Just access to assistance. Access to
Perfect, yeah.
leverage.
perfect.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, and men have that advantage. I'm sorry.
No, he was saying that women do and men don't have so much.
Okay. Right.
Women have more. Well, everybody does. There's some way around a lot of situations. Men probably don't know all of them right away.
Right.
But yeah, women do have a lot more access. Because just like you said, government assistance. Men have access to receiving government assistance too.
That's true. But
Calling on someone like your dad or your mom or whomever. Men do have that. You're just probably not going to.
No.
Or not as many.
now I would say to a certain degree, because yeah, when I take my son in, you know, all right, but look, you ain't gonna have no girls over here because I want you to do this and that and that and that. But now if it's my daughter and let's say, I mean, Lord forbid, would, but she have a child too, and it's like, all right, poop. You know what I'm saying? Daddy gonna
Go to
move
school,
out.
I got him.
Right? Yeah.
Dang it.
Right? Yeah. So it's a little bit different, and then also it's like a woman can open her legs up to a man and then say, "Hey, can I move in?" You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But a man can't say, "Hey, I got a pee-pee. Can I move in here?" You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna disagree with you there.
I'm
gonna disagree with you
I
there.
think I'm gonna have to.
Because these times,
Say times like this,
they doing it.
say women like, "Hey, say what you got a pee-pee? Come on in."
It was like
I
a whole
mean-
post, like you do, women, it's getting cold outside. They want to come in.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, but you know, I feel like men been doing that for a long time. Like depending on how you started out. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up like around a lot of like street guys, right? Who may have started hustling early. You know what I mean? You couldn't do that at your parents' crib. You know what I'm saying? They find out you hustling and you doing whatever, so forth. Well, you got to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So,
They're going to a woman, huh?
I mean, what's
Yeah.
what's left?
Found him a girlfriend.
You know what I'm saying? Find it.
It's tax season.
You know what I'm saying? Describe to us your journey. Not whatever you feel like disclosing. Not a full timeline, but take us back to like I say your senior year in high school.
So I don't remember a lot back that far.
You smoke weed or something?
No. I got traumatic insomnia. My brother got killed in
sorry.
2002. I lost all my memories. Some of it comes back. But I do remember in high school, I still lived with, senior year, I think I lived with my mom half of the year. Still lived with my parents half of the year. And after that, I moved out on my own, and I tried that. And I was like, yeah, you know what, Ma? They keep on sending these bills every single month. I thought they was just going to come this one time. And then, so I went back home. And then my mom, a few years after that, I got pregnant with my son. Well, I lost my brother, and then I got pregnant with my son. So my mom left me that house, but I ain't had a bill, so I was good. Like, yeah, I'm grown as hell. Got my own house, but I wasn't paying no bills. And then, so I had the connections
Right.
for a good while. And then once my son came, I was like, oh, shoot, I guess I should be grown. And then I had to, like, mature into taking care of scheduling even, doctor's appointments,
Yeah.
and shit, everything for the kid, the baby. You had to do. You had to do what you got to do at that point. But for a long time, I was kind of dependent upon my parents. Like, I did some things to make money back, like everybody did in those days. We were younger, so to buy Jordans and things like that I wanted. But as far as my bills, my mom paid my bills for a good long while. Like until I was in my mid-20s.
Oh, wow.
So now,
Yeah.
if you were her son, would she have
I
done
had a son. She had a son too. There was two of us that my mom had. And no, she paid more of his bills than mine. And
Yeah, really?
she
I
paid my
would-
bills, and I was in the same place with her. She paid his bills away.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was-
she bought him a car and everything. She
That
didn't buy me a first
connection.
car. Ma, you didn't buy me a first car.
Yeah, that mother.
Certainly.
My
that mother and son connection is a whole lot different.
It is.
That's true.
And I
That's
don't know
true.
why that is
Yeah.
so weird that after a certain while, like, I guess young ladies get to a certain age and all of a sudden there's a clash between the daughter and the mother.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
wait,
around 14.
if we can take it back a little bit, you moved out in the middle of your senior year in high school?
Mhm.
What was the motivation?
Because I could afford to. Like, I got this.
Yikes.
Yeah, I got it.
Yikes.
And then I was like, well, being all the way over here and she keep giving me bills. My lady said I got to pay rent again. You pay rent this many times? Like, oh no. I'm going to just come back over there with you then.
Oh, so you didn't do the proper research before you...
I made it for a good few months, though. I wasn't like 2 months and gone. I was like 6 or 7. And I was like, yeah. And my dad was like, well, if you don't want to be all the way over there, then you come back. I was like, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can you come help me get my stuff? Matter of fact, I don't even want this stuff. Just help me get my shoes.
You know what? Now, and it's crazy. Now, the daddy-daughter dynamic.
Oh.
You see how the opposite is? Like the mother, son.
Yeah.
Daddy,
Oh,
daughter.
yeah, that's real. And I'm a boy mom. So my son and I, we rock. That's my homie. That's my partner.
Yeah.
I think the daughter take advantage of the daddy because they know they can too. Because my daughter, oh my God. Oh
I
my
don't think
God.
it's an advantage. It's not taking advantage. It's something that you built along the way.
That's true.
So we
Yeah.
know, you know
No, I'm
where we
just
at.
talking stuff.
You know how
yeah.
like you climbing up a staircase. Right now in my house, I can go up my stairs in the complete dark because I know where I'm at. In
Right.
a staircase, I might trip or stumble.
Right.
That's just how it is. Like I know this staircase like the back of my hand. I'm going on up here.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's not taken advantage of. Because when you get older, that's who got you, your daughters.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Because
true.
if it was up to my son, my daddy
Your ass-
going
Yeah, your
to
ass
the,
will be out.
to the
There's home
home.
now. You ain't even sick yet. Like,
Right, yeah,
Now
right.
it's not like I'm straight. I can walk
Yeah,
and talk.
Yeah,
I'm
but they gonna take better care of you than I
fine.
can.
I need that
so.
room back there. So.
Yeah. Your
I
ass
want
is
the big
out.
room.
That's for
Yeah,
sure.
so it's not an advantage, but it's like you build it, you pouring into her so she can pay you back later. It's okay. Son ain't gonna do it anyway, so you might as
Yeah,
well
he
make sure
ain't
she
doing
good
it.
now, so she have you.
That's true.
Alistair, describe your transition.
My transition.
No,
I was about to say my
Alistair,
transition. I had
your
one.
transition. But you,
Which
I guess-
transition though?
I guess you started
Yeah, I
you
started young.
early, but yet and still, you still had like, because you was driving before you graduated, right?
At 16, I had my first car, but I probably had about maybe 10 cars, about just in high school. No, about I like 7 or 8 cars just in high school.
So describe that. So at what point did you feel like it's like, all right, it's over, it's time for me to jump up out of here?
Towards what? To the real world?
Yeah.
sound like yesterday.
Or not even to the real world. Just, well, I guess you can't say to the real world, but when you decided to leave from under the nest, like when you decided to make that
Mine
move.
was kind of different because one, my 4th year in high school, I knew I wasn't ready. Now we
Sorry.
Yeah, now it's the
I'm
guess.
trying to show
Now
you
it's the
what's
guess.
like a leak. He told me we could make noise. No, I'm just kidding. He did it, so I just figured it was right.
No, with my 4th year in high school, which was the year that I was supposed to graduate, I knew that I wasn't ready for the real world.
Really?
Yeah, like I was like, you know what? My mama think I'm gonna go ahead and fail these classes, so I can go ahead and stay one more year because I wasn't ready to get a job and to pay bills and things like. I was like, no, I don't want to do this yet.
But you was an athlete, right?
I was,
Just wasn't a very good one.
Damn, so you was actually willing to repeat.
I did. And I was willing. I did,
So
Did you?
Was that
Yeah.
called reclassifying? Was it I know what you
No,
be doing.
nope. My last year, so I couldn't play.
Okay.
But yeah, I was like, I wasn't ready for the real world. Now, once I got out of high school, I went right into the real world. My daddy said, "Hey, it's that time, son. Come on, get this factory job. Get your wheels wet, I did that factory job for about 6 months. And was like, hey, daddy, yeah,
This ain't gonna
You
work.
know, no other job to hire.
This ain't gonna work.
yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and go to college so I can work smarter and not harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep. And
Yeah.
I went to college for a year, played basketball, and then came back broke. I was like, college is some bullshit.
That's what my son told me today. Like, you see this bill, man?
Yeah, I don't like college, mom. So I had stayed at home in my mom and dad basement for maybe about a week. And I was like, being away in college,
Yeah.
like it was a switch, like that switch that you're talking about.
Yeah.
It was like, when I got home, it was like, I don't want to have sex in mom and daddy house. I don't
Yeah.
want to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to come in when I want. So I went to stay with my sister for about a month. I was just hustling and I was stacking money for about a month.
Yeah.
And then me and, rest in peace, my cousin D Ruggs, Darrell Murray,
Damn. Peace, Red.
Red, we had got a house together and I was good for about like maybe 3-4 months. And then he got married and moved his family into the house. And it was like,
and they had
damn,
to
Red.
go. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But I respected it though.
Right,
All right.
right.
So then I got a house with another one of my cousins. Rest in peace, Benny.
Beans.
Yeah, Big Ben.
the great
Beans.
beans.
But yeah, so that's how that went. So to answer your question, for real, it was when I got home from college and I realized that shit is for real. Like this is real. But
Yeah.
I was able to say I don't want to do this in my mom and dad house.
Right.
I want my own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You two, y'all had both parents in the house.
I did.
You did.
Yeah, I did, and I didn't, and I did. Yeah,
Well, for majority of the time.
yes.
You did.
I had to.
Nigga.
I'm about to cry over there in the corner. I mean, it's okay. Give him a hug.
What was the preparation? Well, I guess it's kind of different because you was ready to go in the middle of your senior year. You aren't ready to go.
No, I stayed.
So what was the preparation? Like, what was the...
That's the difference between a male and a female. We mature, you know.
Yeah.
Faster. And we was like, you know what? I can do this on my own. And he was like, hey, Mom, I'm going to even stay in school extra year because I don't want to grow up.
Right.
Me, I was like, I'm grown. I'm out of here. So,
Really?
The
So was
preparation
that-
was nothing. Just
She
like,
thought she was ready.
uh-huh. Yeah.
So was that to define your mom, like at that point, or was it you just saying like, I'm gone?
Like, was
No.
it static at the crib?
Yeah.
or-
No, it wasn't any static at that time that I can think of. I was a little older then, so the static started, like he said, when you were younger. Like, oh, she always trying to tell me what to do.
Yeah.
No, so then it wasn't static. It's just I had the money to live alone, and so I said I did. I was going to. If
So
I can
you
afford
were-
to, so I am.
So would you say you were financially ready before you were mentally ready?
Yeah, at least I thought.
At least you thought.
Yeah. At least I thought.
Said
And
that
then
back.
I thought them bills was gonna be straight. Like I can do this, and like another one. They change. It's not the same every time.
And then they
I
may
had this
go up.
calculated at $17. So why is it 27? So yeah, they go up and down. I wasn't ready for that, but I did good. I stayed out for a little while, and then I was like, yeah, nah, I'm gonna go back with my mom.
Yeah.
And then when she left me that house, and still the bills was paid, I was like, I'm grown as hell. Nobody can tell me nothing. You don't got your own house. I do. Not saying that I don't pay nothing. In
Yeah. Leaving that out, huh?
Yeah, that part wasn't important. Nothing.
Right, they know now.
Right. Yeah, they definitely know now.
I mean, it's okay. I'm good now.
Yeah, you got the hang of
guys.
it,
Yeah,
right.
I got this. I pay bills and stuff. Couple houses. It's okay.
That's
Right,
crazy. Cause
You still live with your mom
I did,
right now?
and no.
He's like, so y'all moved out?
No.
How y'all do that? Tell me more. Who's your landlord?
But you know,
He ready to
God damn it! But I tell you one thing though, if
I'm
he
not-
did, like you just
No, everybody was gonna message him like, I got a house for rent. Tell him to come.
yeah.
Tell him
No,
to send me
but
his
I'm
tax
not that far. I'm not that far removed from my mom's house though.
Right.
It just recently happened. But
That's
I'm
supposed to be their mom. I don't want my son to leave.
But well, you know, I grew up in a single parent household. Well, all my life it's just been me and my mom. I would have an uncle roll through. I have an older brother. He would come from time to time. I had older cousins. They would pop in, pop out. So it was just me. So at maybe the age of 11, 12, I got the talk like, hey, I'm gonna need you to be the man in the house. I'm gonna go to work. You have access to all the information. I was filling out money orders at 7, 8. So you know what to do around here. Make sure the bill's paid. It's the only way you're gonna get your allowance. You keep this house clean. You know what I'm saying? And you good. So it was never no preparation for me to leave.
It was just the preparation
to hold this bitch down.
Right.
While I'm gonna get this money. You hold this bitch down. I'm not doing all of this by myself.
Gotcha.
That's
You know
how I
what
did
I'm
my
saying?
son. That's how I did my son. But I prepared him to leave too, to go to school. And now he's away at school and I'm stressed out.
Yeah, that's crazy because
Well, see, he was a gangster.
My kid isn't a gangster, but
I after a certain amount of time, cause my mom had a real tight hold on me for a lot of my life. So I don't think she really began to work until I made it to like middle school. So you can imagine having a parent every single day of your life, and then it's like, all right, look like you got everything under control. You know how to translate. I'm gonna go to work. So you go from having a parent every day to you might go stay at your grandparents' house. You know what I'm saying? Until she get off work. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had cable at the crib. I want to watch wrestling. So, all right, I'm going to go chill with grandma now. But then we get cable at the crib, and it's like, oh, shit. Nigga, ain't nobody in the house. You feel me? So, it's like, I'm outside. You know what I'm saying? I'm running around the hood. You know what I'm saying? As long as I make it back to the crib before, you know what I'm saying? Old bird pull up. That's good. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it was a structure that was laid real early. But what I didn't see coming was there was no supervision. So I really had to figure shit out like on my own along the way. But I had this mass amount of freedom. Mass amount. Like, fresh out of school, nigga, you on your own, nigga. Hey, it's a note on the table. Hey, food in the, what you call it? Get it how you live. I see you when I get to the crib. You know what I'm saying? So all I really had to do was make sure the crib was good and not get in trouble in school, which I failed at terribly, like miserably. Like, I stayed at some shit in school. Gangsta. You know what I'm saying? I like all my friends. Hey, but look, all my friends. Hey, my
gang member.
No, my mama like beat my ass up until a certain point. So I didn't want no smoke with my mama. So I could be friends with the gangsters. You feel me? I ain't partaking. These niggas ain't getting their ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Their mama ain't. They getting suspended every other day. Like, I wish I would. Like, nigga, I don't want that heat.
You be like, see y'all next Tuesday, huh?
You know what I'm saying? That. But, you know, I'm a thug with y'all to the motherfucking police, like, to the street lights come on. I'm going to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have this shit. But I got older. But it was just the allure of the outside. Like, it kept calling. I always had, like, older homeboys. Ride with me, young nigga. Ride with me, young nigga. So I was seeing a whole lot of shit, and the more I saw, the more I was thirsting to be outside. But I don't want my mama to know this. Let my mama tell it. You know what I'm saying? It's my baby. You know what I'm saying? My baby don't. Nah, I'm out here tootsie rolling out this motherfucker. You feel me? Until you know what I'm saying? But then I got to high school.
That was in high school?
No, that was in middle school.
You call my son and make sure he in the house.
Yeah, that was middle school. High school, I'm used to being on my own. I ain't trying to go to grandma's house. Grandma's house for what? Like the crib or cable? Food in this bitch? And I got keys? I'm thugging. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really say when I hit my transition because
I don't think you have yet. It was next year.
I can't really say that I ever hit a transition because you know what I'm saying? I was doing all the shit that everybody else was doing early.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a little tidbit. So it's like I listen to y'all. That's why I always admire people with two parents. You know what I'm saying? Especially with people with fathers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I first came around y'all and I seen how
Yeah.
I love that shit. Love that shit because if he was right there screwing the screw, you was right there with him.
Yeah.
Daddy, let me get that. You know what I'm saying? Now you screwing the screw.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all built the whole shop from scratch. Like,
Scratch.
You feel what I'm saying?
For real.
Type of shit that I didn't have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He still don't know how to do it.
He was just watching. He was passing the screwdriver.
Yeah.
And
so,
then got the building next door.
and then got the building next door.
Yeah.
And built that motherfucker
built
from nothing.
Not from a factory.
From a factory, from
Yeah.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's shit like that I know I missed. I missed a stern, like, male figure.
That
But
presence.
everybody I looked up to, you know what I'm saying? Was
thugging.
Was on some bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like me and
Yeah.
my brother, it's a 12-year gap. Like he's 12 years older than me. We don't have nothing in common besides our parents.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was trying to like check in, keep a hand on me. You know what I'm saying? A little bit, the much as he could. But it's like when he jumped out the gate, he was in the paper. He was an athlete, so he was in the paper damn near every week. He was a star before he can even be grown. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You being recognized by everybody. You know what I'm saying? You ranked high in baseball and shit, and he played basketball too. You know what I'm saying? My brother Rocco. Shout out to Rocco, my brother. What up, baby? I'll see you.
What up, though, Rocco?
So I missed that. I feel like if there was a male who like kept their hand on me and guided me, maybe my life would be a little different. You know what I mean? But it just wasn't in the cards.
And that was all on you. There's still time.
Yeah,
Get to
yeah,
it.
yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm straight. Like I ain't fucked up. But when I think about it, it's like, damn, like
It's just the difference towards
it's a real big difference
from us to talking how we was raised, and then how yours like it's just different.
Yeah, 'cause I still kind of like, I don't want to say suffer. Sometimes I'm like, damn, I wish I would have left earlier and shit like that. But it's like, leave for what? When I was doing everything grown motherfuckers was doing
Right.
early. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So by the time
No, I knew this.
14, 15 came, my big homies had whips.
Right.
My mama know my friends. So long as you're with these set of friends,
Then you good.
Good.
Then I know you good.
I'm not gonna question what's going
you-
on.
right.
Man, I was out here on all bullshit. A ton of bullshit. Just
Yeah.
early. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I know. One of the last shows, you said that you was sleeping with all the drug dealers' girlfriends.
It was once I
You might get him beat up when he walk outside. Nah, he wasn't.
no, it's definitely a fact. It's definitely a fact. Like if you was out in these streets,
Gotta have him incriminating himself.
if you was out in these
No,
streets and you
he
wasn't
didn't say
taking
it.
care of home,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Knocking them down.
A young nigga with some conversation who's available.
He's a who's available.
Your bitch got hit. Your bitch got hit. You know what I'm saying? If it was good or if it wasn't. Hey, your bitch got hit. You know what I'm saying?
Like you just say, if I hit you, you were part of my collection.
Part of my collection.
You were part of my collection, right? If it was good or not, you were part of my collection.
I can't take him right now.
Tell me the advantages of having your father in your life. What do you feel like the advantages?
I mean, this right here. I said, Daddy, I'm about to build this room. He said, oh yeah, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? most of this room, I did most of it. He had helped me, but throughout my whole house, him and my uncle probably did most of it. Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. I mean, so that alone,
It's his hand, little bro.
yeah.
I mean, not all of them, but
On your job,
it was a few. It was a few. Yeah. It was some unattended older women who was lonely at night. So you know what I'm saying.
you have to knock them off.
Oh yeah, I had to put it
Before
down.
the street lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before 11:30. Before 11:30. You know what I'm saying? Like before 11:30. Before the OG came to the crib. You know what I mean?
Oh, we all have a part.
okay.
Well, hey,
So
listen.
it ain't just us.
Yeah, it ain't just us.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not co-host and the guest.
Hey. No, I ain't gonna keep doing it. You hear me?
Okay.
No, I actually wanted to.
I didn't do it.
I actually wanted to. I lost track of. Yeah. Go ahead, Nick. You were saying what now, bro?
Well, you actually wanted to what? It sounded like you was trying to cross over, B.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up this here topic, man, but I gotta find it though. So go ahead, finish doing what you was doing, my brother.
What do you feel like the advantages of having both parents was for you as a young lady?
For me, okay, let's go for me. I don't know. I don't know how it is to not have both.
Right.
So I can't say like this was a bonus because I had both parents.
Right.
I got two dads, as a matter of fact.
Really?
Active dads. So I don't know what it's like to not have a dad or not have a mom.
Father and stepfather.
Yeah. So I don't know how to not have. I don't know to be like, well, y'all got to do this, but we didn't do this, or I don't know.
Yeah.
There was always a dad. I do know that having a male, whether it was my dad or my brothers or my uncles or our friends or whatever, I know how to handle you people, male species, because I think that if women don't have a strong male figure in their lives, a lot of things go over their heads, or they can get taken advantage of in certain situations or looked at differently in certain scenarios.
Yeah.
I do think that. And that's just from seeing other people like, oh, she handled that way different than I would. Maybe it's because of this. But as far as what's the advantage of having a parent, I don't know how to not. I don't know how it would be to not. So I can't say what's the difference. Unless I listen to your story and I'm like, dang, I wanted to stay outside all night. Well, my mom ain't go to work. But besides that, I don't know. Dang it, he got to stay out all night. Mom, why the heck you ain't go to work?
Yeah, I
11:30.
mean, you know, but
She want to go to work when we in school. That don't help.
I mean, with that though, like you gotta imagine the type of shit I saw. Like,
Oh no, so I ain't say that I had them kind of parents. If I said my dad's name, we probably have to get investigated.
yeah,
point,
well,
so we
I'm
ain't gonna do that.
gonna
But
ask you
yeah.
to keep that to yourself.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
don't want no
So I know I've seen and I've done
yeah,
things too. But also, when I had a son, I was like, oh no, he ain't about to be like me and my brother was.
yeah,
I was just talking to my cousin the other day. We're from Illinois. I'm not originally from here. I'm from Illinois. And my cousin still lives in Illinois. I was like, maybe my mom should have kept us there. Why she move us here? And then she's like, what's the difference? I'm like, shit, I done did this, and this. She's like, you did what? But because now I don't show any of this stuff that I've been through or done. She's like, what? Like she was in disbelief herself. Like, you did what?
So this is
Not you.
this is the good part of Illinois. Like,
No, I'm from
Is it safe to
Champaign.
say? I
So
never.
it's like 2 hours past Chicago. It's
Oh, so
country.
you weren't. Oh,
Where
okay.
the,
So you
where the
weren't.
college is, University of Illinois, down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
So
where
you
I'm
weren't
from.
you weren't in the inner city.
No, not in Chicago. No. But we moved here when I was 8 or 9, so I don't really remember a lot of that. But I know that my cousins are different from us, and I was just like, dang, if my mom would have kept us there, maybe I would have been. And then my cousin's like, you did what? When I told her, like, yeah, because we sold drugs, we did this, we did. I've been arrested, I have this many felonies, and this and this and this. She's like, what? Like, she didn't believe it. Because after that, you have to change over, and you have to be who you want to be, not
Right.
who your neighborhood made you, or your parents made you, or your surroundings made you.
Yeah.
You got to become who you want to be. And so I'm proud of that part, that I did experience some things to make sure I steer my son the opposite direction and don't leave him home until 11:30 at night. I'm like, your mom.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be a grandma.
Yeah.
Well, he 18 now, but
Yeah. Well, I didn't have no young. Well, I didn't have kids.
Throwing that thing right now.
Yeah. Oh shit.
you got
Wait, me? I know. I'm saying Her son, he throwing it.
He definitely dropping the people's elbows. Yeah, it's definitely. It's definitely
my son's a good kid. He's an athlete. He's,
He's an athlete. Cheerleaders getting it.
1.0, first year of college.
Oh, yeah.
First
Yeah.
semester
Oh, he
of college.
depressed.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
excited. I'm proud of him. I did
That's
good with
good.
him.
That's what's
and
up.
I could have thought, I thought about had I stayed how I was and tried raising the son that way. Ooh, that boy would have been something else. But right now he's a good kid. And I'm not just saying it because I'm his mom. Like, he's a cool kid. He's doing what I need him to do. He's doing what I expected him to do. What I started my staircase.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I need you to do. Memorize these steps, son. And he's all right with me for right now.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
As long as he don't make me a grandma, we all right.
Aspiration, do anybody like remember like what was the aspirations growing up? Like, I want to do this or I want to be this. Or,
Yeah, that shit don't never work.
No?
No.
What was yours?
It changed like every 2 months.
Really?
Basketball.
Yeah, I wanted to be a ninja when I grew up.
Oh shit. Okay. I definitely wanted to be a Power Ranger at one point. I can't even front. Like,
You wanted to be a
them niggas was having fun. You know what I'm saying? For
So
sure.
I never wanted to be anything fictional. I don't remember wanting to be Superwoman or any of that.
Okay.
But when people would ask you, like, what are you going to be when you grow up? I'd be like, I'm going to be an attorney. I still talk enough to be an attorney, but did I think that I wanted to stay in school all those years? No. I don't even want to sit on the clock.
I got a question for y'all.
We got to answer.
Okay. On the show The Real, right?
You love the real?
I'm not familiar with it.
Well, it's like
Really?
like a show where like women.
Like, I know what it is, but don't ask me specifics. I know
Okay.
they sit there and they talk about stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Okay. The conversation was that the reason why men get married, and then the reason when they do get married when they're young, they get married to a woman that they like settle for. But then once they get farther in life, but they cheat with the woman that they really want to be with.
What are we
But that woman that they married is like the comfort. And I guess the question is that do you feel like that's true? And two, is that both?
is it an age on that?
I would say the men that marry before their 30s.
No. I think that's false.
I say yes.
I feel like out the gate, like if you're like in your 20s and you decide to get married, the passion and I guess there's a lot of passion behind that.
Mm-hmm.
If you can stop a young man in his tracks and just have him say, fuck it, this is what we about to do, that's not a settle. Not for a young man. He has too much vigor. You know what I'm saying? For a young man to settle down at an early age, he truly, genuinely feels like he's found someone that he don't want to live without.
You really think that?
When you're that young,
Yeah.
and when you're that young and you decide to get married, at the thought behind that is, I don't want to live without this person. You young, you don't know. You don't have that much experience to know that you don't know. All I know is we in here.
Yeah.
We probably living together.
Right.
I'm fucking you raw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is fun.
Oh, this is dope.
I'm having sex in house.
You feel me? I don't have to get up and
Yeah.
put my clothes on. I ain't gotta hide nothing. This is genuinely what I want. You know what I'm saying? But being that young, and you make that commitment, and it always happens that way. Like even with any guy who gets in a relationship, like you probably ain't got no action before you got into the relationship. And as soon as you get into the relationship, here come the freight train, here come the freak train, and it's like, oh shit,
They coming.
did I make this?
Especially when you wear that ring.
Did
They
I make the
coming.
mistake?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I disagree. I've never been a young man, of course. I haven't, I promise.
I'm glad you specified that.
I'm a
Right.
comedian, so I'm a comedian.
Which if you did before. Hey.
We wouldn't judge you if you were.
No, these are real.
Okay. Okay.
Leave me alone. You don't even know I'm extra goofy. So anyway, so I think I kind of want to agree with what the ladies on the rail say. I didn't see it, but I think at a young age, you're settling for comfort. This is fun. This is a good time. I'm done staying out till 11:30 when my mama get home. This girl is accepting me still. Let me make her what she wants to be, because women want to be a wife. Not all, but most. They prepare themselves. That's something we were told when we were younger. You're going to be a wife. When you grow up and you get your husband, so when she's accepting of you, you've done all, you screwed half the city, and she still loves me. I stay out all night. She still lets me in. When we hang out, we have a good time. I'm going to keep this person. And that was for right now. That's right there at that block, when I got through that maze step, she was right there. But then when you get older, you like, okay, you're looking for other things than just we had a good time or she was accepting. You look for the person who I want to raise my children. You look for the person who's going to take care of my home. The person who's going to help me take care of my parents when they get old. The person who I'm expecting to take care of me when I get old. And that's why it changes over. That's why they remarry most of the time. Statistically, most of the time, men are going to remarry if they married at a young age. And I think that it's because when you're younger, it's acceptance, not for the people. This person accepted whatever you went through. You accepted what she went through, and I thank you. I'm gonna accommodate you because we were accepting of these things together. But then when you get older, you go like, hold on, this is a whole nother person that I need. This you don't know then at 22 years old that this is the person that's gonna do well by raising your children.
Right.
That's gonna do well by taking care of your home. That's gonna have goals and aspirations to move to the next level. You didn't know that. You wasn't thinking about that then.
Right.
But once you got older, it's a whole nother bundle of things that you have to care for, and that may not be the person that can do that. You know why? Because you don't know. You started too early. You didn't give her a chance to show you, hey, I'm going to be a great mom. I'm going to be a great provider for the home. I'm going to be a great gardener to grow some greens. Whatever it may have been that you've seen in that the person that you're going to see in the future. You didn't see that then. You're too young to see it.
Hey, so if you're young, if I'm young, why am I settling? Unless I have some sort of disadvantage towards me that could possibly stop me from elevating.
So now,
I call it accommodating, not settling.
now,
Well, the thing was the thing was settling. That was the thing.
being a man that did get married at a young age, 22 years old.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I was only 6 at 22 years old.
But there's a but behind that. But go ahead.
Now, the reason why I got married was because she was pregnant.
So you disenfranchised yourself.
He accommodated.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
We knew each other 6 months.
The world.
She got pregnant.
I'm gonna call my son and make sure I'm home again.
We had known each other 6 months. She got pregnant, and as you know, my parents, they're still together now.
Right.
It was like, okay, you got her
That's how it
pregnant. You know what I'm saying? You should marry her.
No.
That's what I did. Now, I guess like would I say that if we had met today, would I say, I would like to make you my wife? Probably not, and not putting anything against her, but just not my cup of tea as I'm an adult right now, right?
But why? Why? Now, if you just met her now, with nothing forcing you to attach yourself, this is a clean break,
Right. No kids, no nothing.
Now, the only way I would feel like you would say that is if you're just not attracted to her.
No, because I would get to know her, and then I would see certain things and be like, yeah, this isn't the person for me.
But those weren't things you were looking for at 22.
Exactly. Right. But now I notice certain things. But now, when it comes down to where, like, I do believe what they were saying is true. But then once it comes down to the divorce part, the stats say that women are the ones, 70%, that say, hey, I want the divorce. And only 30% men. So if those are the numbers, it's like, men, that may be true, right? We may do that. But we're not the ones that's like, you know what? I won't out this thing because you're not the one for me. Like, I was really willing to like sit there. You know what I'm saying? Until she said, you know what? I don't want to be in this. It was like, okay, cool.
For the sake of
The kids. Right.
so, this is why I say
So I believe them, but I don't agree with them 100% when it comes down to divorcing part.
So this is why this is why I say what I said. If it's his choice, now if this is his choice, and he has no prior attachment such as like pregnancy, if he's making a conscious decision to marry you at a young age, knowing he has the rest of the world and his life to explore, why would he settle?
I'm gonna say this because he don't know what's out there, and then two, he feel like that this woman
Compliments.
compliments him, got his back, and she would probably be a good mother if they don't have a child at that moment. But I want to do other things, so I'm gonna capture this woman. I'm gonna go ahead and marry her. How many times do you hear a man say, "Nigga, this, excuse my French, but this bitch sexy. She this, she that. I'm about to get her pregnant." You know what I'm saying?
I haven't heard that a lot. What I've heard is, oh shit, she get the bag, or, nigga, she got bread. Like I'm not about to fuck this up.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
Now
yeah.
times.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well,
But, like, if you-
I grew up around. I'm not speaking for
Question.
Go ahead.
Question.
Go ahead.
You ever heard a guy say, "Nigga, she like Indian or something"? You know what I'm saying? She got long, pretty hair.
She Puerto Rican. Yeah,
My baby mama.
Nigga, my kids will
Finna
come
be
out.
gorgeous.
I'm about to get
Yeah.
this bitch pregnant.
yeah.
I don't even want to be with her, but
yeah. My kids gonna look great.
I'm about to shoot her club
Yeah,
up though
yeah.
and get her pregnant. Now,
Yeah.
it's the same thing with marriage. Is damn, this woman here is solid. I like her, but she may not be physically what I'm looking for. She may not be.
And that's where, and
That's where the
right
settling come in from.
That right there. That right there. As a young man with no attachments, the only way he's gonna marry you is if he feel like he can marry you. He's not settling for that. That's a conscious decision.
But why not, though?
As a young,
He can't miss what he never had. So if this is the person who he's been with and the person who will be making him happy,
No,
all the
I
time,
just gave you the reasons why. Like, he would do it because he feel like that this woman got his back, and these other hoes is just hoes. I'm just fucking them. But this woman got my back, so I'm gonna marry her because she got my back. But I'm gonna mess with these women here.
Nah, I think I would have to give us a little bit more credit than that.
it's up into the transition.
I was
To where I am right now, if you're a young person, where I am right now, if this works at where I am right now, this is who I'm gonna keep. We making it work. But then when you get to the next level, then it's a change in person. Especially when it was really young and you didn't know the next level of things. You didn't know the transition was coming. You didn't know how to transition. So for that person, for that time, it worked.
But is that a settle though?
It's an accommodate.
Not understanding fully that people is in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime.
That's definitely off the board. We not thinking that far. If
That's
we're marrying, first of all, we're not thinking nothing internal at that age.
At that age, honestly,
We're not thinking nothing internal.
Let
I
me
don't care
tell
about
you.
your heart, none
So-
of that. Like you
so-
got to be a cold motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
so let me tell you. When my ex-wife was pregnant, I didn't even take the pregnancy serious until my baby was in my arms.
Shit.
Like all the way on 7 months.
Shit.
I'm not taking it serious. 8 months. Yeah, I'm just buying shit. I wasn't taking it serious like that. And then
Baby.
this is for real.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Shit.
You know what I'm
From
saying?
the moment I saw that motherfucking pudge.
Yeah.
Oh.
What age though were you?
For my first kid, I was 20.
Gang member. You
I was
remember
20.
Yeah, he
sleeping with all the gang members.
I was 20.
Yeah, 6 babies on the way to
I was 20.
But now, question now. Remember, back to that was the first question. Now, the second question is, do you feel like that women do that too as well? Now, I'm going to say this before y'all go into it, or should I let y'all go ahead and go?
No.
Do we think women do what as well?
The same as men. Like, go ahead and settle for this man at this moment.
If she feels safe,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, because I feel like a lot of, like, I'm not going to say a lot, some. And if we talking about at a young age, if she feels comfortable enough, if she feels like she's secure, she's more willing to jump out the window and do it before he is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a security thing. All women want to feel protected and secure. You know what I'm saying? So she's more or less willing to settle for that protection and not venture out and see if I can get this somewhere else. Opposing to us,
You're going to lock her down and still see what's out
yeah,
there.
we don't give a fuck about that. Like, at a young age.
You're a bad person.
I'm sorry. At a young age. It was like 6, 7. Like, you kind of like.
Miranda says she agree with your thinking.
Yours.
Oh, you got a fan.
Hey, Miranda.
Yeah, you got a fan. At that age, it's solely physical. Solely.
For a male.
Yeah, it's solely physical.
For a female, like you said, the
It's
stability,
more-
the structure, the security. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, up until now, once we cross this, now after we probably done hit a ton of bumps and, you know what I'm saying, the bread ain't right. Now, if your bread fucked up,
And then we're going to be like, let me see, is this how this is supposed to go?
if your bread fucked
Beginning,
up,
yeah.
if your bread fucked up, you at a hard spot, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got nowhere to stay. If your circumstances is fucked up, that's when the settling begins. But a young man who really is at an even keel, he's not going to settle for something that he don't want.
Now, the thing is this. Now, is he's going to say, hey, will you marry me? No. You know what I'm saying? But now,
The idea is tossed out there.
There you go. Right
For
now,
him to-
right?
yeah.
Because men don't grow up like, yeah, I can't wait till I get married.
wait till I be a
man.
husband.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
No way.
We're not
Fuck
doing
you
that.
mean,
So I think that your aspect of it right now, I think that that's kind of going towards how you're thinking with it, because you got to think about some women. If they like you, love you for a certain amount of time, they like, okay, young to old. Where we going with this here? What we gonna do? You gonna put this ring on? What you gonna? Now he like, shit. This motherfucker do got my bag. She this, she's that. And then he may even do this. You know what? I don't want to get married no more. Right? I mean, I don't want to get married. I'm not ready for it. My father told me that I ain't ready for it. This and that. Right? My friends told me, go ahead and find somebody else if that's what you want. Now, she may go out and date for a week. Or he may see her and like, fuck it.
He don't want to lose that.
I don't want to lose that because this is a good woman. So I'm going to go ahead and marry her.
No, when you put it like that,
Yeah.
I could see where the settling begins.
Yeah, because a man not going to say, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wife you because I feel like that you're a good woman. No.
But at a young age, unless you're disenfranchised, unless you have a ton of shit piled up against you, marriage is the furthest thing from your mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
The furthest
Because
thing.
we can do the same thing that we doing
Forever.
and not get down on one knee.
You know what I'm saying?
Get down on one knee is because this woman putting pressure on me. God damn it, this motherfucker here, man. Shit.
Damn it, man.
Damn it, man. You know what I'm saying? But now, I'm going to go back towards the woman, right? Now, this new stuff that's out.
The new stuff.
It's a new vibe out here.
This new stuff that's out where you really don't see too many men doing it, but you see a ton of women doing it, right?
What's that?
Going from the heavyset woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then now she got curves with the small waist.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Now you starting to see women like, you know what? I married you because I was Big Bertha, but now I'm
Bertha.
I'm shapely Bertha. You know what I'm saying? I'm shapely
I
Susan.
married you
Right.
because I was Big Bertha.
No, right. No,
Rhythm.
but my stock wasn't as high. But now it's like, oh baby, you see these curves? I got this
Or-
put back here. My stock has risen.
No. Or
Okay,
you
go ahead,
treated
school.
me away to keep me captured here because of how I looked. Now I look different, so let me show you that I look different.
But what if
Not
he
no.
didn't do that though?
Not no. Okay, got a new body now. I'm gonna get a new man. No, because when he married her, when he dated her, or got her pregnant, or whatever he did with her, he took her at that size.
Right, but now she's smaller. But now she want to say, yeah,
This ain't for me right now.
this ain't for me. Yeah, like
But
I'm gonna go
I
ahead.
don't think it's because now that I'm smaller, I'm gonna get a new guy. Because if that's the guy that you like him whatever size you are. They don't change your inside; it just changes your outer appearance. It had to be something that was happening while she was that size. Make her be like, you know what?
But-
when I get my new body, or when I get my new hair, or when I get my new whatever, I don't think it's I was Big Bertha, and now since I'm skinny, I'm gonna go find a new guy. No.
So question. So that go back towards the original question: do women do it the same as men? And you said yes.
For like settling for a marriage or going ahead and getting into a marriage because they're secure and stable.
For whatever reason. I'm not saying like those are the top 2-3 things,
Yeah.
but for whatever reason. Because if I'm 400 or 500 pounds, I'm gonna take any woman that say,
get it.
hey, I like you. You know what I'm saying?
No, because
So it's a
because
difference.
woman is bigger, that doesn't mean she's gonna take some crap. Because some of these big women out here,
No, I'm
bad
not.
and they serving it. They
Yeah,
don't care.
yeah.
Hell yeah. And they
gonna
like
stay that size.
Big girls
and
run
then
the
you
world
gonna
right now.
respect that.
No, that's true. But what I'm saying is that is it possible for women to marry him just like a man will? Like I just said, if I'm 500 pounds, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take a woman that just say
Because you're not getting that much traffic.
because I'm not getting that much traffic, and
You lose 200 pounds.
then I'm gonna
There's
be
a different spotlight on you.
Yes.
There's a different
yes.
energy coming towards you.
And I'm not saying that something is wrong with that,
But just
but
because someone is looking at me or more people are attracted to me doesn't mean I'm gonna leave what's happy at home unless there was something wrong at home already. Just because 75,000 people, if I went from 10 people trying to talk to me when I go to the gas station to 35 with my new body, doesn't mean I'm going to jeopardize what's at home unless there was a reason anyway to jeopardize what was at home. Just because I look different don't mean like, oh, and I don't want to be with you anymore. That was just because you was my fat boyfriend.
But you know that like a lot of that is going on though.
No, that it,
I don't
it
think it's just
actually.
because they got a new body. I think it had to be something more than that. And once they got a new body, they say, okay, then I can find somebody. Before I was big and fat or bigger or larger, I have nothing
Well,
against
she
big
should have
people.
did
I'm
that
fat too.
then when she was bigger.
Well,
But
I
she
was.
didn't know that she had that access until she went out there. If I'm in the house all the time, I don't know that it's
No, I'm
birds
saying, but
inside until I go outside.
let's say though that she's not going. I mean that she is going outside, but why wait until now you got the shapely coke body? You know what I'm saying? Now you say, yeah, nigga, fuck you. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? So
But
it's
what
still kind of like the
Terrence-
same
But
thing.
what Terrence said, what he said earlier, reasons and seasons. I'm sorry, you're right. What Terrence said earlier, reasons and seasons.
Yeah.
You know
Now,
what I'm saying?
if
Your
you
season might be up. After I make this
Spoiler.
change within myself,
Mm-hmm.
you may not fit the catalog
now,
of
now
this new beginning that I have.
back to a previous show that you and I did. We're gonna ask this young lady and see how she feel.
Okay.
Talking about the seasons and the
Right.
right. How do you feel if a guy said, "Okay, I'm gonna date you, but then we're gonna have a checkpoint 8 months from now to see if I still want to be with you, and if you still want to be with me." But I mean,
we're discussing this at the beginning of our friendship, our
Yeah.
situationship.
yeah,
I don't see anything wrong with that because we kind of do that anyway. We just don't discuss it out loud.
Right.
We
But
don't discuss it amongst each other. I'm probably gonna tell my girl like, he getting on my nerves. He's starting to get on my nerves. Girl, next month it's not gonna be the same.
But
So
this is an actual date though. Like today is November the 24th. 6 months from now is what?
That'll be March.
March. So March the 24th, that's our day that we're going to go April. We're going to go into a restaurant in public because you may not like what I got to say about your ass. So we're going to go to a public place and we're going to sit at this table and we're going to have this discussion. So that's our date. So knowing this date, not just us just randomly, hey, are you happy? This and that. No, it's like, yeah, we're going to meet at Cuzzo's.
I don't like cousins.
Okay.
Let's meet somewhere.
Okay, let's.
Well, that could have been the reason why we having this meeting.
right, because I love Cuzzo's, god dang it.
I like chicken waffles.
Right, yeah.
You feel me? I can't even share that with you. Like,
Right.
You want to come in here and order some filet mignon? No, motherfucker. This is chicken and waffle spot.
Right.
What the fuck you talking about?
My cousin's chicken and waffles for the record.
Okay, so how do you feel about that?
Noted.
Thank you. Can we go to the crack egg for chicken and
I
waffles?
like the crackhead.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna meet at Crack Egg in April on the 26th and discuss
24th.
if we still the 24th and see if we still like each other.
Yeah.
So if we discuss this at the beginning, that's good for me.
Okay.
I wouldn't have a problem with that. I don't think many of us women, well, I wouldn't have a problem with that. We discussed this at the beginning of our relationship, and that's good because again, I think that we do these things anyway in our head or to our friends instead of to our person.
Right.
So I don't think anything would be wrong with it.
So a surprise checkpoint would bother you?
That's not a surprise checkpoint. We knew about it.
No, I'm saying, will a surprise checkpoint?
No, because I feel like we do that anyway.
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
been dealing with this shit for it's been 3 months now, and he's still doing the same shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff. Sorry, I don't curse. They're making me.
Well, you just did.
Damn lie.
Yeah, so I think we kind of do it anyway, but not open to one another. We don't discuss it. If I tell you like 3 months from now, you still been getting on my nerves. I've been saying you need to start spending more time with me. I've been saying
That's okay.
that
This date coming up. This date is coming up,
it's cool.
and you are
I think-
out of here.
Yeah.
So now, question.
I think that would be fine. And
Man, you make that shit sound so bad. Like you make it sound like
So your
doomsday, my
probation-
nigga.
probational
Like
period.
you make it sound like doomsday. Like, oh shit. Like,
Yeah, no. So I
Bring
think
your
that-
scissors,
I think
nigga.
we discuss that amongst each other at the very beginning. It's okay. It would be fine by me, and I think that we do it anyway in our brain. We checking like, damn, it's been 6 months now.
No.
It's been a year now, and we still where we were. So I don't think anything would be wrong.
Now,
I would rather do that than
We had-
drag on some bullcrap.
we had brung this up in the show that we had did, and the ladies went at us hard. Like
But
they
you know
called
I'm a
us
different lady.
all kind of names. Yeah, I know.
yeah, some
they-
bullshit.
Yeah,
You
y'all
creating-
selfish.
You creating
You trying to
problems
control
where-
women and
Yeah,
everything.
they-
You know, I think that about you anyway. But in this particular instance,
Shit.
I'm sorry. You want me to sugarcoat? I'm sorry.
No, I mean, hey, that's
Take
him.
that
Like,
out because I guess
no,
I'm
wait,
not
no,
supposed to
that.
say that.
Oh, we
But
Yeah. First of all, that's him. I don't. It didn't come to me. I'm
I mean, like I said, I
fine.
feel that way about you anyway. Put you in the bag like you do everybody else. But I can see where people would think it's selfish. But if you think about it, we do it anyway. We do it anyway. After a certain amount of time, this hasn't changed or this has changed. After
So-
a certain amount, so why not discuss it with your person than with your cousins and with your sister?
So
or
question.
whatever? Answer.
She's sharp.
Yeah, very.
She's sharp.
Yeah.
I'm witty.
Yeah, witty. And that was actually the next word I was about to say. Stole it right from me.
Okay. We done made it through the 6 months, and then we did another 6 months. Okay. Let's do a marriage, right? But we're not going to get married. What we're going to do is this. We're going to do a 5-year contract.
Now, what you're not gonna do is
Listen,
look like
no,
a
wait,
child.
hold on. Just hear me out. What we're going to do is this. You write down everything that you expect for me to do within these five years that could help you grow. And then I'm going to do the same. That within these 5 years, that's going to help me grow. That you're going to help me grow. Now, and then you also put in this contract that anything that I can do that would void this contract, rather if it's cheating or anything. And then I do the same. So now, by the third year, if you say, "Hey, I want to be in a house and this and that," or I want the white picket fence, I want a dog named Kojak, whatever it is, by the
That's a weak ass dog. Go ahead.
Can we get a monkey
Don't you
instead?
say that.
by the
Third
third
dog named Kojak.
That dog named Kojak.
Oh, sorry. Rest in peace, Kojak. Oh, he ran away. I'm
yeah,
not
no,
sure.
right?
Oh, my bad.
But by the third year, if I don't have this here, then we're not growing. And I want to avoid this contract. Now, the reason why
Three.
Nah, the void of the contract.
that I bring this up,
Go ahead.
the reason why that I bring this up is because, one, I feel like that marriage isn't about love.
Okay, so
Marriage.
You about to throw me off of my first responses to the first part.
Okay.
You're not making my relationship into a job. We're not gonna do that. If
Okay.
we just start dating, we say, hey, this is going well, but we're gonna check back in a few months to see if this is still going that well. We can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You're not making my relationship a job. This is the contract. This is what you're gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. We're not doing that because that takes everything else out of the relationship. Because I'm in the morning, I'm making sure I'm meeting these things, and that's not how I want to live. Also, the world changes, life changes, situations change. So if I said that I wanted a White House and whatever you said, a picket fence in 2 years, and you haven't done that, and that voids the contract, whatever happened in our life could prevent that from happening anyway. So then the contract is automatically voided, and we're okay with it.
Because of
not
life
Yeah,
circumstances.
it's not gonna be.
But
like,
that would be
"But
totally
you
up
didn't
to
give me
y'all."
my fence. We knew we wasn't getting the fence back. We just fucking whatever we did with our money. We just had a mishap.
Yeah.
So no, and you're not gonna put me in a. I'm not gonna date you for 5 years. At the age that I am now, I'm not dating anyone for 5 years. If we have to wait 5 years before we know that we're gonna get married, I'm not doing it. Just me.
Right.
And you're not giving me a contract to make my relationship, the happy part of me, my comfort, my stability. You're not making that a job for me. Nobody's gonna make that a job for me. And at the beginning, we say we're gonna check back in a few months to see if we still feel these bubbly feelings and we still get hearts in our eyes when we see each other. We're gonna check back in 6 months to see if that still happens. Okay, I agree with that. But going for 5 years to see that, and you're gonna put my relationship on a contract and make my relationship a job, I'm not doing it.
So now,
So let me ask you something. Before
Miranda said that's a business arrangement.
Right, what is he talking about, Miranda? 'Cause at that
She
point-
said I can dig
What-
that too one day.
well, because
5 year contract.
that's
Thank you.
that's actually the point that I was about to bring up. A marriage is a business contract, regardless of what people
the structure of it, yes.
right.
Yeah.
Because
You're driving me to drink over here.
because if you separate, you have to go through all of the business things to separate. You have to get a lawyer. There got to be a judge in place. So, and I know these things because I had to go through these things.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why that I brung this up, is because it is not, people marry for love. Love goes out the door. Just, I can love you today and then hate you next year. Like, it doesn't last. So once you get past the love, are you helping me to get to the next level? So if we do separate, if we do get a divorce, or if we separate because of this here contract, I'm in a better place than where I was 3 years ago when we met.
Now let me tap dance on that.
Because
Okay.
he got married at 22 and made a bad decision. He's gonna make the rest of his life and relationships suffer.
So part of my question was like, at what point did you like stop functioning in love? Like
after 22, after the first
like
year.
it seemed like you like about to spearhead into some shit with no love involved. It's actually love. Wait, it's actually
Okay.
love. The love I have for my person should drive me to
Do all
make
of those
sure
things.
you elevate.
Okay.
It's how you use love.
Okay.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
exactly what I was gonna say.
It's really how you use love. Like, I don't think I'm just gonna marry you and just be like, all right, well, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
The
Like,
reason why I married you is because I seen that these things, that we were going to go to the next level together, that you seen the future that I seen, that you had the aspirations and goals that I have, or that I have for you, or that you have for me. That's the reason why I love you. That's the reason why we decided, yes, I'll marry you. Because I'm not going to just marry somebody because we're grown now. When we were younger, we said, yes, I'll marry somebody because that's what I'm supposed to do. But now I'm not going to marry somebody that I'm not connected with, that I don't feel like without this contract, we're still going to move in these steps. I wouldn't marry that person. And I don't love you if we're not there. We're not in love. We're in like, we're in lust, we're in having a good time. We're not in love if we don't see these things and have these things for one another. And I'm so sorry that you got that you got married so early and it hurt you and it ruined you and it took a little piece of your heart when they left. But the rest of us still have our whole thing, and we want to have that connection with someone without a contract to it, because you don't have to tell me that in the next couple years, babe, we should have our house. Because when we fell in love, we knew, babe, in the next couple years we're about to get this Fitz and Cujo. What's the dog's name is? I don't like dogs.
Cujo.
We didn't
What
know.
is Kojak? But now,
Yeah.
so now, one, I actually wasn't even in love with my wife
I know, I can tell.
when I married her.
Yeah.
But now, so now, that's not the reason why I came up with this. The reason why that I came up with this is because this is what actually happens. It doesn't have anything to do with me. Me just going through life and just observing like how people move. All of that, what y'all said, it sound great and it sound cute, right? Like, but
It's one you
But-
saying there's no such thing as love anymore. It doesn't happen. And
No.
there's two us saying,
No.
yes, there's a such thing as love. And yes, love makes things work. So
Oh,
how you
right.
gonna tell us
So-
that it's not, it's just cute and it's not unreal?
I'm not.
One you.
I think
No,
you're,
that's no. So what I'm saying is this though.
Scorn.
no. I honestly think he's a man that hasn't really felt true, genuine love
No, so
to the point where it affects his life to elevate.
so
It gotta be
now.
a contract. It gotta be on the paper. And we
So
gotta
now-
sign it.
So coming from that sounds as if
Wait, hold on. One though. Y'all are saying that this is me. That was a general question. I'm not saying that I am going to do that.
Right.
That's
Put it on the contract. Yeah.
we're just having a conversation. That's
Oh, no,
that's a
I-
conversation
Yeah, that
no,
was-
that I just
actually
threw out.
I
So
actually-
so
With it.
I
so that's
actually
not
hear you.
necessarily me. I'm just having a conversation with y'all. But
But yet
when I
you're-
say though that
you're-
I have observed what people go through when it comes down to marriage and everyday life, and it is that.
But you're not the only person that observed
That-
marriage and everyday life.
That's true. That's true. But this is just something that I'm just throwing out. Know what I'm saying? So it don't have to be put towards me. It was put out for y'all to say how y'all feel about the situation.
I'm not
But
doing it.
but
Know what I'm
I'm
saying?
I'm responding off of how I hear you
Deliberate.
generally talk about love.
Mm-hmm.
You don't stand on that shit.
You
that
didn't say
much.
some people think there's no. You said no. Love is not that. Marriage is
And
not
then
about
you
love.
also said,
So now-
and then you also said, yeah, it sounds good and it sounds cute as if it's a fairy tale.
Now,
As if it offended him that we said, hey.
no, it didn't offend me. I don't
love.
know. No. The reason
We
why,
love people, okay?
yeah, I love people too as well, and I'm quick to tell people that I love them all the time. The thing about that is that,
I hate humans.
Sound like nobody.
but the thing is about that is that people want unconditional love, right? And we had a show before where a woman said that I love my husband unconditionally. And then she said, no, and then you asked her, so why aren't you with him? Well, he was a drunk and this and that. That's not unconditional.
Yeah. A condition eventually.
Unconditional is no matter what he is, no matter what he go through, you're still going to love. No, I do still love him, but I just don't want to be. That's not unconditional. Yes, you love him, but you
It was a condition.
exactly.
No, but
so
there's a
so my
condition.
point of this is that if you marrying someone because I love you, and this is why we should get married. Me being the person that I am and just looking at things, if I was to marry again, it would definitely be more than just love. Just because you love me and I love you, because I know that part right there can get deterred from where we are right now once we say I love you.
Right.
As long as you say more than just love, then I'm gonna rock with you. But before you said like love wasn't involved, and that's not fair.
But I'm gonna say this though.
But more than love, I'll take that.
I'm gonna say this though.
But I think love builds all of the rest of that.
I can love you
Mm-hmm.
unconditionally. But just because I love you don't mean you're good for my life. So
That's true.
So this has to end. Just because it ends, it doesn't mean I don't love you anymore. It may not mean that I'm not in love with you anymore. But if you put me in a position where it's hard for me to function within this thing, regardless of how much I love
I'm
you,
out.
I gotta go.
Bingo.
Because now you studying my shit. You studying my growth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
you may not be doing it out of hate. You may have something uncontrollable that you can't tame. But the shit that you can't tame is fucking up my life.
Right.
Now I have to get away from you. But I
I
love
love you,
you.
but I
Yeah.
love me more.
I love me more. You know what I'm saying? So
And that's fair.
and so what
No,
I
I
say-
actually have been in a place where that. So when you said that you don't think that I have never been in love, I actually have been in love. It just wasn't with my ex-wife, but I have been in
Man,
love.
I want you to stop saying that.
Why?
I just want you to stop saying that.
Why? Why? Because it's supposed to be that way.
No.
Huh?
It's not because it's supposed to be like that. I just
No, that, I mean,
Ouch. Every time I'm like,
hey, but look though, and just what
I
you
was
said,
22 years old. I met her
why
6
you
I
months.
can dig it.
Huh?
I can dig it. But every time you say, and I've heard you say this
Yeah.
millions.
a certain amount of times, and every time you say it,
Do you say ouch like I just did?
It's-
Yeah, me too, like stab.
you know what I'm saying?
No.
And not say it's bad.
No. So let me say.
I'm gonna jump in because you did.
So let me say this though. It's no shade on her at all.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
I
I was 22 years old.
But just the sound.
You know what I'm
of it,
saying? Like,
just the sound of it. It's like.
let me tell y'all this. One thing about me is that I don't hold anything back. I say exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
And this,
But was the only
and this.
relationship you were in was with your ex-wife, and that's it?
Say it again.
Is that the only relationship you've ever been in?
No.
The reason why I asked that is because you say, I did this, but it wasn't with my ex-wife. I did this, but it wasn't with... Like, what about other stuff?
No, what he was saying about the in love thing. So I was just saying that I have been in love.
But then you
But-
said, but it wasn't with my ex-wife. But that was a long time ago, so we wasn't expecting that anyway. We're talking about more recent.
That's fine.
Or any other.
Yeah, any
Or
other
any
person.
other- or any
like,
other
I was in love
situation.
before,
Okay.
but it wasn't with my last girlfriend. Like something like that. But you
Okay.
always go all the way
Sure, I
back
got you.
to age 22. You
Well-
like 80, 90 now?
Shit.
Well, the reason why though was because this whole time we have been talking about my ex-wife, so that's why I had said
Say
that.
we, she ain't beating us up. It wasn't us, it was you. Ma'am?
So that's what the
Ma'am?
conversation was, though. So that's why I had brung that up, though. But is no shade though
Yeah,
on her
got it.
totally.
So to bring us back a little bit.
But yes, I have been in love before, actually
Yeah.
twice. Yeah.
Aw,
So
so sweet.
so to bring us back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
If and it's not you or you, if your love for a person doesn't drive you to lift up, motivate.
It did.
No, I'm saying not you. Not
Okay.
you. Just the thought of love, period.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If because a lot of motherfuckers is in relationships like, oh, I love you, I hate this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I hate this nigga. Like I can't stand this nigga. Oh, I love you.
That's why they need
If-
that 6-month thing.
If the love that you have, don't inspire you to push your person to be better, and on top of that, push yourself to be better for that person. Ain't no love in there.
Bingo.
You just doing something to be doing something.
It's love,
Or
it's
you probably
like,
just saying
it's love,
I love you
it's
because
like, or
because it
comfort.
sound good or some shit.
So now question.
This is what
So
we do. We say we love you, so we do. We'll say it. But yeah, because love itself should.
It's an action word.
Because you love your children, you instill in them the things that they need to move forward. Because
So-
you love your children, you push them to be things that you weren't, or to their highest goal. Because
Right.
you love them. So
Right.
love automatically is gonna progress you. If it doesn't
So-
do that anyway, it's not love.
So now, I hear both of y'all talking, right? So, I was talking to this lady.
Not my ex-wife.
Now, she was married to this guy for 10 years, right? He was a magician. No, he used to play an instrument.
He's a musician.
Musician.
Yeah,
That's
musician.
what I'm about to
Okay.
say.
You wanna wrap it out to that?
Right. But
Hey,
now-
listen, that's doomed from jump, like
Right.
from gate, like
Even if you
nigga.
need to-
So now, he only worked on the weekend, but she seen the talent in him. She wanted to push him. She wanted to do things. He really loved this woman. He loved this woman like solely. But now, he was comfortable at the place where he was, which was performing at a club on Saturday and then performing at church on Sunday. He was cool with that, and then staying at home taking care of his kid. That was it. Now, what y'all are saying is that if love is there, regardless of what, it's going to drive that person to want to do more.
It should.
It should.
It should, right?
should.
Right. So that's why I always talk about the reality, right? So now, it should be a lot of different things.
Yeah.
But now that's not necessarily all the time that happens. I should tie my shoes up when I go out the door if I got shoestrings on, but I may not, and I may slip and fall. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is that she divorced this man because of that reason. He loved that woman. He's still trying to get back with that woman. So I understand where y'all coming from, but it doesn't always happen that way.
So, which brings me back to my point. She may love him too. But how you get down don't fit my life. I gotta move on.
No, that's true. I'm just
That's what you
saying
said a few ago.
that
If you're hindering me,
Right.
right.
then it becomes a problem.
Right.
But I'm just saying though that the way that y'all was putting it is like, well, that's love, and then it should do this and that and that and that and that. And then if it's not, then that's not love. I don't feel like that's true.
Do you change? Okay, so
Because he was just comfortable where he was. He was comfortable with spending time with his son Monday through Friday while she works. And then he works Saturday and Sunday. He was okay with that. She
Nah.
wanted him
If you
to.
love me, take some of the burden off of me. If you
now,
love me, take some of the burden off of me. I'm going to work 5 days. You're going to work 2. Now, how about you do 3? I do 3. We stay home together on the 7th.
Now, I'm not saying
That's when you love me.
no,
When you want me comfortable. You want me happy.
But now I'm not saying
I don't
that.
think love has anything to do with that. But I'm gonna
See what I'm saying? So that's
I'm gonna swing that around.
so
I definitely
so that's on each
because that
person.
comes- because it becomes conditional. What was the
Exactly.
basis? What was the basis of it when they first started? Now,
So
did
now-
he digress in his
No.
responsibilities?
No,
But he didn't progress either.
no. So it was always the same, and it wasn't just money, because he could have made just as much money as her, if not more, by.
I also said comfort.
Yeah, because
I'm
them,
going to go outside 5 days if I don't have to.
because them church. I'm gonna tell you this: motherfuckers who play the instrument in church
They could go
get
away.
bread.
Yeah,
Right.
I
So
know.
so it wasn't about you not happy because you doing all the work and then paying.
That's why I didn't only name financially.
Right.
I said my health, my
No,
mental health, everything.
but
If I'm
but
going
now,
out-
but he's staying at home though, taking care of the son.
You think she don't know how?
No, she's at work though. She's at work when she's doing what she's doing. But my point is though, is that we're not determining what's wrong from what's right.
Right.
I'm just saying that for y'all to say that if a person don't have a drive and then want to be better, that it is not love in there. That's all I'm saying.
I don't
Because that situation right there, he really loved that woman, but he really enjoyed taking care of his son and just working on Saturday and Sunday.
So the decision you make for yourself ain't always based out of love in the relationship. The
Right.
love don't change. The conditions within life changes. Maybe she wanted more. Maybe she wanted a nigga who did something different. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it comes down to the person. The love is still there, maybe. Or maybe his lack of changing and progression made her fall out of love. You know what I'm saying? But that all comes down to the person. Love is still the same. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
Well, the love not the same because she don't love him when she first went in. You know what I'm saying? She just love him now.
See, with that, it's like I would have to know the conditions to see what part of that in her changed. Because the love didn't change. Something in her changed. All of a sudden, this don't fit for me as the person.
So now, I'm going to ask y'all a question. Now, this is what a man told me. Man told me, he said, speaking about change, he said, a man will always cheat on a woman if he's in a marriage or a very long relationship with her. I said, why? He said, because the woman changed so much. A man marry a woman for the woman who she is today, not tomorrow.
Not for the woman she could be.
She could be.
Right.
A woman marry a man for who he could be in the future.
What she may see.
Right. What I can change him into. But a man marry a woman for who she is today. But a woman changed so much to where it's like, man, this ain't who I married. How many times have you heard
I heard that.
a man say, nigga, once you say, will you marry me? And you put the ring on her, she changed. She's not that same person. I done heard that my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So now, I had this same conversation.
Your mama said that ain't true.
So now, so I had this.
Hey, Miss Bobby, how you doing? Hey, Miss Bobby, how you doing?
So I had this same conversation that I'm having with y'all with a young lady when she said, I could understand him. I thought instantly when I said this, she said she was going to say, oh, that's just an excuse for men to cheat. She said, no, I understand. She said, huh?
I agree. I've heard that. I've never been married, but I've heard that from several married people.
Yeah.
And women and men both the same, that things change once you get married. I don't know if it's because you said I do or because it's more.
Just the woman changed so much. Men
too. But yeah.
Yes, men, we do change
It's
too
a
as
slower
well.
process than a woman.
Right, but a woman changed so much. So what this young lady did, she even went to the point of like showing me her menstrual cycle.
Yeah.
And she said 14 days before I come on, I'm feeling a certain kind of way. 10 days I'm feeling something. 7 days, she said I'm in pain. 3 days before I start bleeding, I don't want to be near no one. Once I start bleeding, I'm okay. And then she said 10 days after that whole 10 days, your body is going through all type of emotions, just going through the cycle of what it just went through for the last 14 days. So now, so I said, so wow, so y'all only get like a week and a half to be normal.
Yeah.
She said, yeah. So she said, now check this out. She sent me her stuff for December. She said, I come on 2 times in December. So you talking about this double in 1 month. She said, so not just that we just changed there, just monthly, but We have a child, we change. We
Gain weight, lose weight.
we gain weight, lose weight. Our confidence is up, our confidence is down. She said that we change so much as a woman. I can understand where this man is coming from. I said, wow.
She's telling the truth. Put
So,
her on that. Rock with her on that.
so to piggyback off that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying what you're saying is not true because it may be, but to any man that's viewing this, right? If you don't have the mind to be strategic and to study who you choose to spend the rest of your life with, marriage is not the game for you. Which what makes me so fucking dope. Like, shout out to
Except for
me.
now.
Shout out to me. I treat whatever person I'm dealing with as an experiment, right?
Okay.
So you can twitch your nose to the left, and I know either something that popped up in your brain. I know it's more than the itch. Because I watch you, I study you. I know how to navigate around that shit. I'll ask you straight up when you come on your period. So I can give myself, for one, to keep me out of the, damn, this bitch getting on my nerve. Oh, damn, this bitch crazy. To keep me out of that stage, I have to study who I'm with. To keep myself disciplined. First of all, I have to be disciplined in the beginning. Because I already know the difference. I was raised by a woman. I seen all of the mood swings, all of the changes. So I know how to, oh shit, I'm gonna stay in my room. I'm gonna get the fuck. You know what I'm saying? If I'm with my girl, I'm gonna go outside. Or I ain't gonna call you. I'll call you a little later. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because this is what you have as a man. Like, you can't stand on, oh, she do this, she do that. This why I'm about to go cheat. If you gonna cheat, you just want some outside pussy. It ain't really no conditions and terms to why a nigga cheat. A nigga gonna cheat because he just wants some pussy. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the strategic mind to map out all these things that go on with your woman, you're gonna constantly hit these brick walls. Boom.
Now,
go ahead.
Now, I'm going to say this. I'm going to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Is a man built to understand a woman, all of her mood swings?
That's to each his own.
No. Just generally speaking.
I won't jump in that because generally I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because niggas don't use their brain. Most of the time niggas just thinking what they dick.
Thank you for being honest.
Swings like a lion tamer.
Thanks for
You know what I'm
being
saying? Niggas just thinking what they dick. They don't.
No, but I'm talking about this is your wife though, so we're not talking about just thinking what your dick. What I'm saying is this:
if this is your wife, if this is your wife,
now, for a man to focus on every woman emotions, then to me, that man is not being a full man because he's in tuned with this woman. And a man do not supposed to be in tune with his woman that much to where he can adapt to each emotion that she goes through.
It's not about adapting to each. You
adapt
don't have to
to it.
adapt to each
You
emotion.
You have to
First accepting, and you have to be a navigator.
Yeah,
now,
you
if
don't have to
you
adapt.
don't have to
Because
adapt to
wishy-washy
shit.
This week don't mean you wishy-washy this week. It's just she wishy-washy this week, so I'm handle it this way.
So guess what?
So he's pleasing his woman, showing every.
No, it's
You don't have
not.
to
You're
please
never
her,
gonna.
it's pleasing you.
You're never gonna.
You know right now, 3 days before.
She's not gonna please. She's not gonna please your
it's
every.
not.
And you're not
I
gonna
didn't say.
No, I'm not.
No,
you,
I said the.
not you. Not you.
No.
I'm saying.
No.
it
I'm
goes-
saying the man.
I'm saying it's a two-way street. I know what you're saying. I'm saying it's a two-way street. We have to first stop making these one-way streets. It's a two-way street. You have to learn how to navigate. You don't have to
Yeah, you
cater
don't have
to
to.
each.
You don't have to.
But you have to, if you're married, now if this your girlfriend, but if you are married, you make a commitment
Okay.
to know these
Whatever you
things
give, I'm taking.
and learn how to navigate. That's how shit endurance, bro.
Yeah,
You can't.
It's definitely not adapting.
Yeah, you
I
don't
don't ever
know.
want you to be like, oh, we both bitchy this week. No,
Nah, hell no.
But you know that
Yeah.
this is about to come.
Nah.
So we've adjusted to that. Or we've made accommodations in the home so that this is comfortable for both of us. Yeah, don't adapt. Because
Which
then
makes
you,
me-
Then you weak. and
Which
I
makes
can't
me,
stand weak.
Exactly.
which makes me
That's
ask
my
the
point.
question.
Because a man,
But
And
it's
that's
not
fu-
even-
and that's
So
fucked
to
up.
me-
It's just like
and that's
it's
fucked
just like
up.
paying attention to what they like. I know that she likes chocolate, so when I get to the gas station, I'm gonna grab a Hershey bar. Just because you know that's what she likes. It's kind of like that. It's not like I'm not a Hershey lover. If you don't like chocolate, you still don't, but you know
Right.
she does. So you gotta make sure she has that available when you're in a place that you can get that. It's not that you need to start eating chocolate because she loves chocolate. It's not that. So it's not adapting. It's a.
And then on top of that, like what both of y'all saying,
Knowing. It's
what
just
both of
knowing.
y'all saying,
Keeping it.
oh that's
It's
weak.
a connection. Like I
what-
never said.
Talk to her.
What both of y'all saying, oh that's weak. Why does it have to be weak if a man loves you that much? If he and it's beyond love. If he values you that much to attempt to be on that even kill with you, oh that's weak.
No,
So-
yeah. It is.
no,
It's because the emotion. One of the emotions that we go
right
through
there.
is like
Right
is,
there. Right
it's
there.
emotional. We're gonna be crying and we're gonna be bitchy.
That's
And these
because-
are all things we have. I don't need him to be that too.
But that's
not at
but,
the same time as me.
but
If you got
nah,
something going on, baby,
I
I
don't-
got you. I'm gonna hug you when I can. But right now, when I'm crying, you're not gonna cry too.
But just
when
because-
I'm bitchy, you're not bitchy.
but just
When I'm
because-
sleepy- because you don't have the emotion, so you don't know how
That's-
to be
But
accepting
just
of it.
because he's like no, okay, so that sounds like
You're not a woman.
that sounds like a imaginary trait that y'all placing on a man.
No.
Go
Who
through
just
it.
I'm not you, not the woman, but if that man is trying to cater to that every emotion, if he takes it upon himself to attempt to cater to that every emotion because he chose you to go through that.
Then that man not being a 100% man.
He
then.
can do it over the
Now you a
phone.
bitch.
No.
Now you got a cycle too.
He can
Now
do,
3 days before I leave, you
Now,
emotional, you know?
but he's following your cycle.
So now, listen.
He don't have one. He don't need to.
No, but he's following your
So-
cycle. You're his woman. He's
No.
following your cycle.
So the thing about that is this: women don't want that, and this is a woman like actually saying that. That's a weak man. You know what I'm saying? So it's a man do not suppose. Yes, he's supposed to be attentive to his woman. He's supposed to take care of his woman. But he does not supposed to be in tune with his woman that much to where he's feeling every type of emotion that she's going through, rather if it's a 2, a 5, a 7, a 10, a 1, back to a 10. Like a man does not supposed to. Regardless if it's on the phone or not, a man should not go through all of that. A woman will feel like that he's a weak man.
But
I would rather you not.
then the nigga
Yeah.
go left.
Don't say.
See
"She
now,
not
see
hurting."
now,
Don't do that. But I don't need you to
Here is everybody trying to place
huddle up
a
to
person.
this position because I'm huddled up to a fetus position.
Well,
Because
nah,
I'm expecting
see.
my cycle in a few months, and you know that in a few days, and I'm about to get emotional. I don't need you to do the same thing. No, please don't.
But nah, see that what type of shit is that? That's imaginary.
That's the emotion.
I've
of it.
never seen.
So now
That
no
would be
shit
adjusted
like
to
that.
my emotion. Because it changes. Like the lady said, 14,
If
10,
he
7, and
adjusts-
I just got 10, 7, and 3, but it's a big change.
But him adjusting to your emotion don't mean he's gonna be emotional too. He just know how to handle you in that moment.
I would appreciate that. That's it.
Exactly. So what makes
But I
that
don't
weak?
need-
So
but-
what makes that? See, that's we're not talking about imaginary like that shit.
So
Not
none of these emotions that you keep calling imagine.
no. I'm from the man side because you said
But another lady that we don't even know that's not right here right now told this man that, and I'm testifying to it. Yes, that happens. It does.
Oh well, I've
for
never
every one of us,
So
different
I've
time
never
frames,
seen.
but for every single one of us.
I've never seen.
All of us handle it different. So I'm a
I've-
single mom, so I can't break down, and I can't take 3 whole days to lay down and get over this pain or this.
So if
mental
that
thing
man
I'm
is
feeling.
there
We're not
going
able.
with him through those aches and pains, and oh baby, it is
It'd be a whole loop.
Yeah, y'all are both be in a house
Crying,
and,
angry, happy, and sad
and
at the
it'd be
same
too much feminine energy. It'd be like, you a man, nigga.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that.
Because you were in a single mom home, just like my son is. So we can't show you all of that because we still got to be
understand
mommy
that.
and we got to make sure we raise these boys right. But it's sometimes right before your cycle, most of the time it happens a few days before you want to just go in a room and close the door and get under the bed. Your body's hurting, your brain is hurting, your tummy is hurting, you're hungry.
So are
you're
y'all
sleepy,
saying? So y'all
all of that.
So are y'all
But
saying?
I don't need you to be that. I
So
need
are
you to be
y'all
in support of
saying
that.
this man is gonna get under the bed with you?
I hope not.
I don't know.
You better not.
No. I have to know what y'all saying. Are y'all saying this man is gonna crawl just because you curled up? Is this man gonna do it too?
She said, just go get the pads. That's what I'm saying, and Miss Latrice. Just do your part. I know how to go through the emotional part. We've been doing this for a good while.
So I need
Go get the pads.
So I need my question answered from both of y'all.
What's the question?
Is that man gonna curl up and be in pain with you?
No,
No, but just because he's in tune with your emotion?
He better not.
A man don't supposed to be in tune.
The answer the question, brother.
I said he better not.
Is he going to curl up with you?
He better not.
Just because you better. Okay.
You said,
Okay.
is it wrong for the man to adjust to your emotions because he loves you just that much? That's what you said.
Yeah.
And I say yes.
Adjusting don't mean I'm taking on your characteristics.
Please don't. That's all I'm saying.
I said, okay, but
Because
just
to me, that'll make you
adjusting,
soft.
adjusting don't mean I'm taking on your characteristics. What are we talking about here?
Just be acknowledgeable of them. Just know what's happening.
Exactly, and that's all it is. Know how to handle
Like
the
the lady
woman.
here said, just go get the pads back.
Know how to handle the woman when she's going through it.
Uh-huh.
That's
Because it
a
changes,
man.
like,
That's a
every
man
couple of days.
understanding the emotion you going through, not taking on y'all characteristics. Y'all going too far with that, bro.
Yeah, please don't.
You basically saying a nigga finna stop being progressive because he's in tune with the emotion. Just because he's in tune with the emotion, don't mean he's gonna take on the characteristics of a woman. Now, if it is men like that, I feel sorry for you.
You know, I
What-
think where the mix-up is coming in at is the wording of it. You're saying that adjust, which is one thing, which is right. You're saying in tune. Now, in tune would be taking on the characteristics.
Right.
But adjusting is like you say. You know what
Know
I'm
what's
saying?
happening, know what's
Just
coming.
knowing how
Right.
to move.
Expectation.
So how I look at in
But
tune,
not
What-
going too far with it.
How
Like
I
she
look-
just said, go and get the pads. That's it.
How I
Leave
look
me
at-
alone. But then once you start like going into it, like just going extra, then it's like, nigga, like is you having this pregnant? I mean,
When
not
I
pregnancy,
hear
but
in
are
tune-
you having this cycle with me?
when I hear in tune, it's like a Wi-Fi signal. I could pick that shit up from a mile away. So I know not to come around that shit. But I can still make sure you straight.
Right.
Even if I'm making sure you straight from
Right.
Kalamazoo fucking Zoo.
Right.
Where's these niggas that's curling up like, bitch? I mean, like, what?
Man,
I
you
don't
be around some
understand.
man because you got an attitude. Now he got an attitude. Like, bro, no, you don't get to have this
Yeah.
attitude.
Oh, well, I
You don't
mean,
get to do that.
the nigga
Like,
got an
what, is
attitude.
your cycle coming? You on your cycle?
That mean you cross a nigga wrong. He trying not to cuss you out.
I
You know
know
what I'm saying?
5'9".
You know what I'm saying? Oh well, no,
Hey.
I'm 6'1", and I feel like I'm
6'1"
very,
too.
I feel like I'm very in tune, but it don't mean I'm finna act.
I think
like
that's
you.
your place. That's your job to be in tune. Know that this is happening. Know this is what happens.
Yeah, but not taking on the characteristics
yeah,
of
please,
a woman.
yeah,
No,
don't
that's
take on the
no, that's
characteristics, 'cause I'm
that's a
like,
little
this-
crazy.
When my
And
girl
I
gets
can't
50
picture-
on her cycle
But you should
or
know it's
whatever,
coming. You know it's coming. Like, oh, shut
That's
up.
that's
Every
me.
second.
That's me being in tune with what's going on.
And
I
that's
close the
appreciated.
door,
And that
I
don't
close
stop.
the door, tell the kids,
Slide
leave your mama
some, slide some
alone.
candy bars under there and some tea.
Yeah.
Leave me
Every now and
alone.
then
Yeah,
I crack little corny jokes and
I
all
do you
about
one
that.
better, bitch. I drop it on the porch and keep it fucking skirting. You know what I'm saying? But I know what's going on. I know I may not.
But that's
care.
not your wife. You
I
might
know.
be a girlfriend.
I
The
may
wife,
not.
You gonna be in the house.
Yeah.
You coming in the house when I
Yeah,
come in the
right.
house.
Who?
Yeah.
Shit. If I don't give a fuck. I'm married 60 years. But you
You
tripping?
not coming in the house?
I'm gonna sit in the car.
Okay, well you
But
better sleep in
now
the car
that's
drive where I
going-
can see you on the camera.
You feel what I'm saying?
Not too far, damn it.
See,
Hey, but look though. You see where the conditioning come in at? Nigga, leave me alone, but you better not go too far. Nigga, you got me fucked.
So-
Listen,
so-
if
I
you
need
go-
a
so
moment,
now-
but I can do my moment in the room, not in
so
another
now,
house.
so now,
you had your moment. I'm gonna go to the east side. You know what I'm saying?
now-
Call me
so-
when the moment over. You feel me?
so when you think about, not you, but what some women ask for, they ask for a sensitive man like that, but then they also want the hard, tough man too as well. You know what I'm
We want the
saying?
sensitive
And
man
it's,
because we want you to understand.
Right.
We don't want the sensitive man where I want you to cry because I'm crying.
Right.
Sensitive when I'm sure when they say because we want a man to be sensitive to our needs, not sensitive soft.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Not the one we got to punch in the chest. No, but I want you to understand, like you said, I know she need these candy bars right now. Like he said, I'm gonna get her what she need. We're gonna close the door and leave her moment. That's sensitive to what we need.
Gotcha.
Not sensitive like.
I'm gonna pull off. I'm gonna pull
You
off.
gonna go in the driveway and park
No,
and
I'm
don't
gonna pull
move.
off
Damn it.
because just in case. Now you say
When I look at the
something.
camera, your car better be in the driveway.
Now if you say something wrong and I go left, now I can no longer be sensitive
But
to
you
what the
shouldn't
fuck
be
you
able
going
to.
through.
You shouldn't have to
feel what
because
I'm
you
saying?
know at this time this is what's going on.
Oh, yeah, I should have to because I'm late. I'm just going
No,
to
you
the east
going in
side.
the driveway.
Oh, okay. Damn. Nah, nigga can't go to the east side. That's
Going
fucked
to
up.
man cave.
See, he going to man cave
So-
to watch his game. By the time she sleep, he gonna go to bed.
Feel me?
We want you sensitive to our needs, not a sensitive man.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm kind of like, okay, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and go this way.
With these
Yeah,
narratives,
yeah,
like
yeah.
with these
And you know already it's time. Like, oh shit, it's a 20-second.
like
Yeah.
with these
Now she
narratives,
crying for nothing in the bathroom. Oh yeah, now I know why.
like
Yeah.
And that's it.
with these narratives, bro, like it's like we paint the worst of the opposite sides. And that's not just and that's
So-
not the reality of it.
I
No,
think men are dope.
no. Now,
Some of them.
I don't feel like that we are painting a bad picture towards the opposite sex. What I feel like is that a lot of things happen and people still look at it as the fantasy part. Like, but when you really look at things, not what you want things, I want $1 million tomorrow. But the reality is I'm not doing what I need to do today to get that $1 million tomorrow. Nigga, I'm doing it probably maybe about a year or two from now. You know what I'm saying? But the reality is it'll be a year or two from now. And it's not going to be tomorrow. So I feel like that's really what we put up front is that the reality of things. Just like how I have brought to y'all earlier. I forgot the subject, but that was the reality of it. Like you could want one thing and this wall is painted real picture. Very pretty and it should be that. But when you look at something and it's like, well, what normally happened when this happened? What normally happened if I drive across 3 nails and I got a bold tire?
The bitch gonna go flat.
Right. So that's the reality of it. No, if I roll over this thing, I should be able to just roll through that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's not the reality of it. So that's more of what I think that we are talking about. Just more.
But
of the
then,
reality
just like
of
you
things.
said that, right? I rolled over 3 nails, and the tire could be bowed.
Right.
Motherfucker might not go flat instantly.
That's true.
So what part of reality is that?
Because it's still going to go flat. But it's going to just
not gonna go
slow
flat instantly.
No, but it's still going to go flat though.
Yeah.
Right, but
might could shoot
but
5
it
more
may
holes.
pop though.
So you might
It may exactly.
May or
It
may not.
Or it may.
It was a fifth.
May take, but the thing, majority, what is going to happen? You ride over three. Majority, you're going to get a flat that day.
It was just a terrible analogy.
No,
I can dig it.
For the most part,
I think he did it on purpose.
yeah, they say racism is dead. Sound good.
Sound
but
great.
What's the reality?
there you go.
Sound
Yeah.
great, yeah.
I mean that was better than mine.
Hey, look.
Mine was just,
Hey, look.
just going off the
Hey, look.
Because he was stuck right here. He just couldn't.
Yeah,
In the reality,
that was good.
shit. Some motherfuckers are still racist. Some motherfuckers may free themselves from racism. You don't know. A motherfucker might not wake up racist tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Can't teach your old dog new tricks.
Hey, you smell
Y'all
me?
gonna discuss race or religion? Yeah.
We try to stay away from it.
Yeah, I don't
get
know
it.
if y'all
I
want to
get
do
it.
that.
We
But
try
yeah.
to stay away from it.
So, thank y'all for coming out for Steelers. I want to thank our lovely guests. Say your name again
Terry J.
and tell people if you want them to
the
follow
witty.
you on whatever.
Ooh,
If you want that.
all of my stuffs with an S, really long. But if you find
Tell them about your
Terry-
business again, just in
Oh,
case they.
sweep and mop around the clock. That's my cleaning service. residential, commercial, and also boat cleaning. And then I have What Cut. That's on all social media as well. It's a mobile cigar service. And it's dope. It's really dope. You know, kind of like I am. And yeah, but all of my tags for my Facebook and my Instagram, all of those are really, really long. We'll be like sitting here. I'm going to type it in here and I'm going to push it on there in a second. And then we'll follow me.
I know that's right.
But yeah, it's like I'm gonna have to be like _ capital Lord. It's a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys so very, very much for having me. I had a wonderful, most enjoyable time. A little bit. And
You gotta be smart on your toes.
I'm a
Like,
comedian, you know, sometimes I'm a comedian.
Yeah, you gotta be.
yeah, you gotta be sweet. You gotta be
Yeah, you
swift
gotta be on your toes with them. I had to like
No, we talking about with you.
no with y'all.
No.
I have to be mentally prepared to come and deal with these folks, especially this one.
When your birthday?
April 12th. Are you getting me something? You wanna know what size I wear?
April 12th? Oh no, you the Antichrist. I can't fuck with you like that.
Oh,
Yeah. So you a what?
I'm an Aries.
Oh, okay.
You getting me something for my birthday?
No.
You asked when it was, so I'm expecting a gift. I'm expecting a gift or two gifts.
I'm gonna give you a cross.
Cross?
Yeah.
With diamonds?
Uh-huh.
I need to be. I need to be in the charm for it.
No, Jesus gonna be on that motherfucker.
We
Might
was
not be
actually
a
just
Jesus.
talking about Aries women on last night's show.
What did y'all say about us?
I
Why
thought-
wasn't I here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you the link.
I'm sad.
Yeah.
And I thought I was coming over here so I can argue with somebody.
No, don't be
But I'm
sad.
glad we didn't bring that topic up because I would have had to.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you
I'm gonna
know.
come back. I'm gonna be back, guys. I'm
Well,
gonna be back.
Before you leave, I'm gonna let you know.
When I'm gonna come back when they have this little conversation that I wanted to have on the link that I sent you. When you get to that one, I'll be here because I have a bone to pick with some people. They put people in the bag.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But yeah, I had a wonderful.
But the reality of it is,
I'm gonna put 3 nails on this tire and we'll see if he makes it home. We're gonna see how that goes for him.
I roll with God, baby. I'll be to the crib. Don't worry about
Whoa,
it.
whoa, 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 whoa.
You gonna get to the crib? You gonna just be a hell of a shake. You gonna have a neck spasm and everything in
Has
the
rim
morning.
bit for tomorrow. Nobody's gonna be open to fix his tire.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna get on
yeah.
here tomorrow and let y'all know how he's doing at home. Not going to get a plate with his flat.
Hopefully the Aries will bring me one.
Who's gonna bring you one?
The Aries.
Oh, one of them.
But considering she's the Antichrist, guess I'll be starving. Don't worry about nothing.
God of war.
But yeah, thank you for having me.
Before we exit out,
We gonna be like that? No? Okay. What are we gonna do?
this young man right here said that Aries are the worst
Of the worst.
of the worst. He said that Aries are like they shouldn't have made us.
Oh, well, what
No,
did you say?
no. You good.
It hurt deep down
You
in my
good.
heart.
That's what you said, the women, right?
Yeah. You good.
Wait.
You my
He
man.
said Aries women.
Before we go, don't go yet, guys. I wanna clarify one thing. Why? Ouch.
You been right.
Why'd you stab me and not tell me why
been
you
right.
stabbed me?
You
Why are Aries the worst of the
You
worst?
just are.
I thought that was Leo's.
Oh, who?
Why would it be Aries?
Oh, shout out, mama, to my daughter, my Leos. I love y'all. Y'all the best.
Why Aries? What did they do to you? Who hurt you?
Everything's a counseling session with the Aries in the middle.
What did the Aries do to you?
I mean, it's not necessarily a hurt thing, but you know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
Ma'am, apologize to him. It's still hurting him now.
No, please don't.
5 years later.
Yeah, please don't apologize. Don't.
Share it to her so I can tell her.
If you see me, act like you didn't see me. Just keep walking.
Why did he say Aries were worse?
I don't know.
You were here.
He said that we are very emotional. And,
No, Panda said that.
Yeah, Panda said that, and he didn't really give a reason. He just said that.
I just got
He
my
just
reasons.
That yeah.
I
He said
just-
that. Well, he didn't say men. He said women Aries are the worst. Yeah.
It's hurt.
Yeah.
Someone hurt.
All my Aries men keep thugging, baby. I see y'all, my niggas. You know what I'm saying?
What's your sign?
I'm Scorpion.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, it's okay. I get it. Okay, so we got an understanding here, people. Got it. It's Scorpio, and that's how they feel. They're so entitled. They think they can give a whole fucking zodiac sign,
Oh my God.
put us in the bag. It's okay.
my
Now
God.
we understand he's a Scorpio. That's what they do. All right, well, yeah. So thank you so very, very much for having me. I had a wonderful.
She gonna
most
close it
enjoyable
out.
I'll let you
time.
have that. I'll let her have it.
Yeah, she gonna close it out on you.
I'll be back.
I'll let her have it.
Because they think they know stuff, and sometimes you gotta tell them what they don't, and it's okay. I'll be the person to do that. If you want me to tell them something, you guys let me know, and I'll tell them next time we're here. We're people.
To the co-host. We gonna swing it around to the co-host.
Scorpion.
The biggest Bel Air boy.
You about to do his mixtape dropping next week.
Fees is actually next month.
That's
Shout
right.
out to you. Fees is Price, the number one Bel Air boy, the biggest Bel Air boy. To the host.
I just want to say I appreciate y'all watching Steal the Show.
Like,
Like, share, comment. Well, no, it ain't too late to comment. Comment still, even if you watch it tomorrow. Hearts, laughter, everything. Once again, I like to talk in reality of things. A lot of people don't. They don't like to look at the reality of things, but
It's reality. It's not everybody's so.
yeah, that's what they say. But I like to talk in the reality of things, and I don't hold anything back. So a lot of people, they like to stay in the fantasy world. But I appreciate y'all coming out. Next week's show, we have a married poly couple that's coming on the show next week. So make sure you stay tuned. I know a lot of y'all have a lot of questions and things like that. So tune in next week because it's going to be a very great show. Thank y'all for coming out once again to Steal the Show.
to all my G's, keep developing. To all my lokes, keep crippin'. And we out.
And we not gang members on here, Nick.
Not some of us. Some of us aren't at all.
Stay away